We are back.
Alright, welcome back, I guess, or to subjectively correct. Season 2, kind of. Not really. It's episode 5. We're not doing no seasons.
We
It's
had a
just been a month.
we had a
It's been
we had a
over a
hi
month.
we had a hiatus.
We did not have a hiatus. He
I
had a
I had a
hiatus.
hiatus. I was moving, and
Why am I hearing
then I had
myself?
some
Oh, yeah.
internet and I had some internet issues and whatnot. But we are back.
Yeah,
So
so
sorry
not
for
that much
the
has happened. Our last show was previewing Fantastic Four, so not that much has happened since then. The movie just came out,
it
and
sucked.
then about 50 other things came out.
Yeah,
But we didn't miss all that much.
it's a bad time for a hiatus, but it all worked out.
Yeah, so we both seen Peacemaker. You didn't watch Peacemaker season 1, correct?
No, I watched a
Okay.
bunch of breakdowns and stuff because I didn't have time. But
Okay. So I watched Peacemaker. We've both seen Peacemaker season 2, episode 1. We've
yeah,
both seen Terminalist. It's called Terminalist the Dark Wolf, correct?
yeah, Dark Wolf.
See, Terminalist the Dark Wolf, episode 1. I know there's 2 more, but I was busy. So we only watched first episode.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's been a while, but we both have seen Fantastic Four.
Yeah, yeah.
We're not gonna spend too much time about that because it's pretty much dead at this point. But you didn't make a video or anything. Obviously, if you want all my Fantastic Four thoughts are in a video. What was your Fantastic Four thoughts? Briefly. Obviously, we don't need to spend too much time on it.
I thought it was like a 5 or a 6 out of 10. I mean, like Galactus was super cool. I think the Thing was great. I wish we saw more of him. Johnny was cool. Reed was not my favorite. Vanessa Kirby did pretty well as Sue Storm. Galactus was fantastic. That was the best part of the movie for me. But
Yeah, right up until the end.
yeah, right up till the end of the movie. And I was like, oh,
That's how most of the movie was. It was like, all right, it's stupid, but it's still,
it's
I
all
thought that was
right.
stupid.
You know,
But it's all right. It's going.
they're not reinventing
And then
the
it was
wheel,
just
but
trash.
they're not reinventing the wheel, but this is kind of fun.
And then it was just
They're like,
bad.
let's just take Bikini Bottom and move it over there.
That meme was all over the place.
I was
Did I
literally,
put it in my video? I think so.
I was,
I can't remember. It was in like every video. Like,
it was. I remember when we were in the theater, I like leaned over and said it to you while we were watching the movie. Because how is that an actual plot point in a real movie? They're just like, let's teleport Earth somewhere else. What?
yeah.
How about we don't
It's
do
certainly a writing choice.
that? It was a choice.
I can't believe I have to say this. It's the best superhero movie of the year.
Yeah,
for me.
And it's not close.
And I don't like it. I'm never gonna rewatch it probably. Like
Maybe once.
I think it is kind of close. I don't think it's that close. I think Superman's a way worse movie, but I would rather watch Superman again. Like I'm not
would,
gonna, I
yeah.
don't care. Fantastic Four was so late. Like the ending was just so whatever that I'm just like,
Yeah, and we got the last.
yeah, at least I can
Jedi.
like at least I can gaslight myself. Well, no, okay, Last Jedi was like the Last Jedi is so much worse because it was like at least with this one, female Silver Surfer was like at
They
least
still
still
saved the
sacrificing
day, yeah.
herself.
Yeah.
Unlike in the Last Jedi where Rose Tico was like it's about saving who we love and letting all those people die.
And then we're probably also gonna die.
Yeah, that was the Last Jedi was. People said that, and it was like, yeah, it's the easy comparison, but like,
It's not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, also, War of the Worlds came out, cinematic masterpiece.
Fantastic
Greatest
film.
ever made. Probably would have. I mean, the Minecraft movie almost made $1 billion. War of the Worlds probably could have edged out at least 100 million. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Christopher Nolan, step aside.
It is the funniest movie I've watched. Naked Gun was pretty funny too. I watched that. It was pretty funny. War of the Worlds is funnier. I laughed hard at Naked Gun. I laughed way harder at War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
But I mean, the summer though, this was supposed to be the big thing. You know, it was like
Yeah, we were supposed to be back.
so it was like, I mean, I think all of us black pilled based Giga Chads knew we were never coming back. It's all dead and the world sucks and everything. There's nothing left to live for. So we
Terminalist.
already knew that.
Terminalist.
Hey, Reacher will be back soon.
That's true.
Mobland season 2.
There's still things to look forward to.
So in the last month, Jake has managed to watch 1 episode of Peacemaker, 1 episode of Terminalist, 0 episodes of Mobland. I have watched all 3 extended edition Lord of the Rings movie for the first time. Absolute cinema was worth my time.
Yep.
I rewatched The Suicide Squad, rewatched all of Peacemaker season 1. Well, not rewatched. I had never seen it before. And 2 seasons of Invincible.
I've been busy.
And made like 4 videos.
I've been busy.
Just saying.
I had to move. I started class. I've been a busy guy.
Hey, I'm just saying. In fair, I watched a couple of those at work. Like I just have it on the side if I've already seen it. So
Yeah.
it helps me get through some of it. Like Suicide Squad, I watched on and off again. I also like watched the first 3 episodes of Creature Commandos, and I'll finish that at some point. But I kind of want to wait till Halloween because that's more what it is.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get to Peacemaker in a second. Before we do, let's talk about the box office a bit because, like we said, we were supposed to be back for the summer. It was, Superman, Jurassic Dinosaur, Ultimate Conclusion, Reckoning 27. What else came out? F1. That was actually good.
F1 was great.
Fantastic Four. All the big stuff was coming out in July. It was supposed to be huge, And I'm gonna pull up I'm gonna share my screen real quick because let's take a look here at this box office. Because what is this? I mean, this is the full year of box office. Naja 2, fake. Oh, okay. Hold on.
All right, sorry,
you got it.
Yeah, it's good. Number
1, Naja 2. This is the fake Chinese movie. You can actually watch it in theaters now. It's in America. It was re-released at multiple occasions. I've actually been seeing advertising for it. Looks weird. I have no interest in it. Not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
This is number 1. The actual number 1, because I don't count China money. I feel like that's mostly fake.
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch, which made $1 billion. It's the only non-Chinese movie to make $1 billion. Well, to make $1 billion. And Disney reported this in their thing, and they had to report it as a loss because Thunderbolts and I can't remember what other movie came out that flopped, but it wasn't even Snow White. It was another movie that came out and flopped. It might have been Fantastic Four. Lost so much money that Lilo and Stitch that they lost money in their profit margins.
Oh, like even though Lilo and Stitch made $1 billion, one of the other ones flopped so hard. That's great.
Well, Thunderbolts and one other one flopped so bad in Q2 that Lilo and Stitch made no money. And that's not even counting how much money they lost on Snow White and I think Brave New World, which we know lost a lot of money.
Yeah, like a lot of money.
So and
I had to fix our cameras there.
Okay, so if you look at this though, I mean, look how awful the box office has been all year.
Yeah, it's abysmal.
A Minecraft movie is horrible. I would say it's one of the worst movies I've ever watched, but I've seen so many bad movies this year that I don't even remember this one.
Yeah, I remember the theater experience. I don't remember the movie.
It was funny. The rest of the movie sucked. It's a pile of trash movie.
Yeah, but it was hilarious because it was.
It's funny to sit there. How to Train Your Dragon. Oh, hold on. Dinosaur.
Oh, dinosaurs.
Ooh, dinosaurs.
Ooh, keys. Look.
I wouldn't even call this key jangling. It's just dinosaurs, dude. Like these movies, Death Taxes and dinosaur movie making money, dude. Like
that's true.
I'm pretty sure this is the last. I think we're getting one more dinosaur movie before they go back on break. Because, if you look at the box office, it's been diminishing returns, right? It started at like 1.4, and then it was 1.2, and then it was 1 billion. Now this one didn't make $1 billion. I think they got one more where they can confidently be like, "We'll make a profit," and then they'll let it die for a little bit. They'll bring it back in like 10 years.
It'll be like Jurassic universe or something. I don't know. Jurassic multiverse.
Jurassic multiverse. Hopefully the multiverse is dead by then.
Oh my god, I'm tired of multiverse.
I've become black-pilled on the multiverse. Did you watch How to Train Your Dragon?
No.
The live action? Okay. I just heard it was like shot for shot.
Yeah,
With some added in like diversity stuff and like stuff like that, but I don't care. I honestly don't even remember the last time I watched the original How to Train Your Dragon. I know a lot of people love it.
I like it. It's good.
I don't mind it. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Yeah.
And then we get the big one, Superman. This thing bombed. Now, to all the gun bros, because the gun bros have found the channel, and they were not thrilled with the Peacemaker review.
Yeah.
Because now there's gun bros. It was originally Snyder bros, and now we got gun bros at this point. Like, the budget was $250 million. James Gunn said so. Okay. James Gunn said so. We'll go with that. James Gunn never lies. James Gunn, known truth teller James Gunn. Superman isn't going to digital until long after last week, by the way, except it did.
Do you want me to read some of the James Gunn bro comments?
No. We'll talk when we get to Peacemaker.
All right. I'll leave those up for later.
Yeah, so the gun bros will sit here and they'll be like, James Gunn, known truth teller. The Flash is his favorite superhero movie ever made. James Gunn, truth teller, said it was $250 million. And okay, we'll give them that. We'll say $100 million marketing. It's way more than that. This thing was everywhere.
Yeah, it was.
We'll be nice. We'll be nice and say $100 million marketing.
That's like, it's got to be.
That's so $350 million.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess what? Oh, but that's a 600. It doubled its profit. That's not how it works.
No, they have to pay.
Movies aren't free.
Yeah.
Theaters are a thing.
Yeah.
So the theater gets half. It's not quite half. There's percentages. They get very little. It's different when you go international. The best way to do it's just half, which, by the way, this thing bombed internationally. There was no China money. They get very little money internationally whenever you add in everything. It's whole percentages. The best way to do it is say 50.
Yeah. But
so it needs to make 350 using their numbers and very generous numbers. 350. It would need to make $700 million to break even.
Yeah.
Does that look like 700 to you?
No, it does not.
Yeah. Didn't even beat Man of Steel, not adjusted for inflation, by the way. Not a Snyder bro. Need to clarify that because, boy, you criticize James Gunn, the allegations, they start coming. It was like, people were like, this should beat Man of Steel with adjusted for inflation. It didn't even beat it without adjusting for inflation.
Yeah. Which is.
Did you see that? Did you see that tweet that first was like, what does adjusted for inflation even mean? If you adjust for inflation, Christopher Reeve's Superman's $1.4 billion.
It's like, yeah. That's the point. That's literally the point of adjusting for inflation.
You got to adjust for inflation. Plus, Gone with the Wind is the highest grossing. I think it's Gone with the Wind. It's the highest grossing movie. And it's not even close, and it'll never be beat. It's like $4 billion or something ridiculous when you adjust for inflation.
Wait for Avatar 7.
You gotta adjust for ticket prices. Okay, we do.
Yeah, it would still.
Well, no, that does worse. It means they sold less tickets.
Yeah.
People also don't go see movies since COVID, by the way. So no one saw Spider-Man No Way Home, Oppenheimer, Barbie, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, all those garbage. Well, the other ones were good, but the garbage ones after all those garbage Marvel movies.
The Batman.
No one went and saw the. Yeah, no one goes. Yeah, $700 million 3-hour The Batman. No one goes and sees movies after COVID anymore.
No one sees movies anymore, man.
That's bad, dude. Like, I thought this thing was gonna do $700 million.
I thought it was gonna do $750. That was my guess.
I mean, it's gonna be my biggest disappointment of the year. I wanted this to be good so bad,
dude. That's
when going in, I heard all this. I was like, oh no, it sounds like it's gonna be bad. I still gaslit myself. I was like, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be incredible.
I went in. I was like,
so disappointing.
I think it's gonna be bad, but of like of any movie I've ever gone to the theater and watched, this is like top 3. Like, I need this movie to be good or I'm gonna have a mental breakdown, and then it was just terrible.
Yeah. And then people were calling it greatest comic book movie ever made, and
Which is
shit, all this
it's just
stuff. It's
blatantly not true.
so I hate how much I don't like this movie, but
I really wish I
Well,
liked
like-
it, but
okay, just thinking about it. I mean, also after, by the way, it barely made more money. It's dead even with the F1 movie, dude.
yeah, which is literally just a
F1 should not be making the same amount of money as Superman.
no, it's a generic sports movie. It's great, but it's literally just a sports movie.
I mean, this thing did gangbusters internationally.
Yeah.
418 million.
Yeah,
It really didn't do that well on the stage, which is kind of unfortunate because it was really
yeah.
good.
Just,
But-
I mean, less like
I mean, I think it lost a lot of money as well. they spent a lot on. They sold like their sponsorships though, like that were on the car.
mm-hmm.
But it was like a $400 million budget. It was something crazy.
Yeah, it was an expensive movie, but I mean, it kind of
Wait,
has to be to actually
Apple
like,
doesn't have money anyway, you know.
yeah,
Exactly. They don't care.
yeah,
They were like thrilled with this because all their other movies have sucked and bombed. Like the freaking Napoleon movie,
yeah,
one of my least favorite movies ever. It's like, and not because it was like truly awful, but it was because like Napoleon's an interesting guy and the movie sucked.
Yeah,
it was a
it's like-
biopic.
It's like Napoleon's really cool, and then it's like, oh, this movie kind of blows.
Yeah, it was like the war general didn't go to war ever in the movie.
Yeah,
Either way, what was I even about to say? I can't even remember. F1, bro, like that shouldn't make the same amount of money as Superman. Let's be real. Like, I think the director should have been the guy who did Superman, bro. Joseph Kosinski did Top Gun Maverick, did F1. He should have done Superman.
he would have been way better. He would have been
Bro,
a billion times better.
It
Would have been amazing.
Or Chris McQuarrie, the guy who did the last couple of Mission Impossible movies. He would have been good.
Yeah,
James Gunn was not the guy. Oh, last thing with the box office was Weapons, which recently came out, and it's like
yeah.
doing insane. It was such a low budget. It's like a horror movie, dude. And it's I haven't seen it. I don't know if I'm gonna see it, but $200 million. I think it had like a 40% drop, which is like insane for a second weekend.
Mm.
F4, Fantastic Four, F4. Yeah, I mean same thing, but had like a 70% drop. This thing died.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four did.
It was not. It was just bad. It was like,
Dude, it died. Like,
the people that were gonna see it saw it right away.
yeah. When
Like-
your last movie before that was, Thunderbolts, New Avengers, whatever. It's like, it's all right, but no one saw it. Before that was Captain America, Brave New World. Horrible movie. You released Ironheart in the
Abysmal.
build up to it. Daredevil Born Again came out before that, which I know some people liked, but no one watched it anyway.
Yeah, it got less
and it's
views than
awful.
Agatha all along, which
And it
is like,
sucks. Oh, we
slap
didn't
in the
even.
face.
We'll talk about it. The variety list.
Oh my
I know.
goodness!
I know. We've already
Oh
talked
my
about
goodness!
it. I know. Me and you have
Yeah.
already talked about it, and I think that's something everyone agrees on. That list is one of the worst things ever made.
Dude, that could be an entire episode.
Well, I know one of the topics we were gonna do is like, we're gonna rank our MCU list at some point. But
yeah,
all right, but yeah, just to like keep hammering home, this is the first time in 14 years no comic book movie will hit $700 million globally.
yeah. It
And here's the numbers. This is according to DC Film News too. They're not biased.
yeah. Somebody. I think the reason DC posted that is only because.
Well, it's not
Superman-
DC. It's DC
Well,
Film News.
DC
It's like a
Film.
fan account.
Yeah,
It's not
but
a-
they're
it's not a-
obviously like a DC fan account. They post,
Dude,
like,
Superman
Superman's
should
on
not be
top.
doing $600 million. It should.
No.
I know the movie sucks and that doesn't help it, but I
But
mean,
it's
people were
Superman.
people were praising this thing too.
Yeah, people
It's
like the movie.
Superman, bruh.
I mean, it should be doing.
And so what's that? There was that tweet. It had to be a troll of like what was it? Supergirl. There's no issue. Supergirl was gonna outperform Spider-Man. It was like projected by
Yeah.
someone.
Yeah.
Had to be fake because that's insane. Because that movie's gonna make a minimum of $1 billion. It's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like, really,
Just no. I mean,
$600 million for Superman, and it's already on digital.
yeah, that was crazy.
It came to digital a month after it released.
Yeah. That was not good. It was not a good decision. Not that it's gonna matter, but
known truth teller James Gunn said it wasn't coming.
Said it was gonna be 90
said
days.
it wasn't coming. Well, someone asked, I can't remember what it was. It was something like, is it going to be on HBO Max before Peacemaker or something like that? And he said, no, not even close.
Yeah.
Which it's not on HBO Max. So he wasn't wrong.
Yeah, technically he's telling the truth. But
yeah, and then, you know, it was like going to be the 24th too, and it still came out before that. It was like a week before that it came out.
yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Like,
James Gunn said that it was so that everyone can watch it before Peacemaker.
yeah, and he also like,
So you can gather the kids around, watch Superman, and then gather the kids, go watch Peacemaker
watch
episode 1.
the orgy in the first episode.
or gather the kids around and go watch the Suicide Squad or Creature Commandos or the first season of Peacemaker.
Yeah, dude, the orgy scene was so weird to me because
hold on. We'll get there. We're not quite there yet. We're about to move on to that. So,
Okay.
But yeah, just to wrap this home, July was awful for
Terrible
movies.
for movies.
Like, it was supposed, dude. Superman and Fantastic Four, if they came out, what, 2023 before Multiverse of Madness and Quantum Mania and all that. If none of those had come out and these came out in the summer of 2023, these each would have made minimum $1 billion.
yeah,
Superman and Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Now they're combined. Barely
combined,
over $1 billion.
barely. They would have each, yeah, no, they definitely would have, or at least 900 mil. Like,
Superman would have made $1 billion easy.
that's true with the advertising if it had come out.
Fantastic Four would have as well. Dude, Multiverse of Madness made $900 million. Fantastic Four would have made $1 billion.
That's true. I also, people thought Multiverse of Madness was going to be, about Doctor Strange and thought it was going to be good. And then it was.
Yeah, maybe explain why he's such an idiot in No Way Home.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Peter, I'll do that. I'll just destroy the multiverse. I
Man,
got
I'm stuck over the Grand Canyon. I can't do anything.
Spider-Man just beat me in a fight. Uh-oh. I'm stuck in the mirror dimension. How'd he get back?
Hey, Peter, why would I make everyone forget you're Spider-Man when I could just make them forget what Mysterio said?
Like,
we don't need to talk about No Way Home. It's good. Yeah, No Way Home. We can't hate on No Way Home. It's got such good character work compared to everything everything right here in front of us.
Yeah. Let's talk
Thunderbolts
about
had-
Thunderbolts.
I mean, dude, the character work. What had the best character work in this, bro? Fantastic Four?
Which
No,
character?
there was no character work in Fantastic Four. Sue Storm kind of. Reed Richards had some. There's some. I mean, it's between it F4 and Thunderbolts. Brave New World, nothing happened. And Superman, there's zero character work. Maybe with nope, there is no character work.
Well,
Superman has the one scene where his dad's like, "You gotta," and then it has the ending scene where it's like, "I'm a punk rocker, yes I am." You know, that's all of the character development in Superman.
yeah. Well, Metamorpho helps Superman? I don't know.
Hot girl murdered someone.
Yeah.
Now she's concerned about Peacemaker killing people.
Bro.
All right, let's talk about it. We've put it off. I'm gonna take off the screen share.
What happened to Shame, bro? What happened?
Okay, hold on.
to
Now it won't even go away. Hold on. Screen share. Stop. Okay, there we go. Let's talk about Peacemaker. What Did you? I will wait. I
Sorry.
have a video. I didn't talk that much about the episode itself in the video. I've seen it twice now.
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was bad.
Okay.
It just didn't like interest me all that much. I don't know.
Yep.
I just don't think it was
I have a
very
question.
good.
Name 5 characters. When I was rewatching this, I realized this. Name 5 characters who aren't Peacemaker. Their names. Don't describe them, just their names.
Harcourt, Vigilante, Chris, his brother. Is it Chris?
Chris is Peacemaker's name.
John? Paul? John? His brother?
Roy?
Roy. Yeah, but that's not his name.
It's not actually named Roy.
His dad?
What's his name?
I don't know. It's not interesting.
Okay. What about you? Do you know the fat black lesbian chick? Do you know her name? When he drives him in the car. She's like one of the main characters.
It's Waller's daughter. I don't remember her name.
That's okay. What about the fat nerd guy?
Actually, I kind of like him, but I don't remember his name either.
I don't like him because he had the worst conversation in the whole show. The dumbest piece of dialogue. I mean, I like him from season 1. That's what the point I'm making with that. I realized when I rewatched it the second time, if you didn't watch season 1, you have no clue who anyone is or any reason to care. All of the heavy lifting for like me not just watching this going, it's a pile of crap, I never want to see this again, was because I enjoyed parts of season 1.
Yeah.
And the characters are the main thing I enjoyed in season 1.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't think the episode was very good. I think the whole multiverse thing sucks. Like, it's just dumb. It's too easy. Like, the way they do it is, like, it's so convenient. And, like, he has the alien has a door in there. And then he walks, like, 30 feet. And he's in, like, another dimension with himself. It's, like, this just sucks. It's dumb. It doesn't make any sense. It's stupid.
Yeah, okay. My video is pretty much exclusively about the DCU's timeline. I kind of, it's titled that Peacemaker's confusing. I didn't think. Did you watch my video?
Like half, and then I got busy.
Right,
I got busy.
No, hey, it's cool. No, it's cool. No, it's cool. I'm not messing with you anyway. So most of the comments are like, the Gun Bros got their hands on it. I expected this. The same thing that happened with Ironheart, and I don't even think it happened with Superman, but would have probably happened with Superman. People decided with this DC James Gunn stuff, they like it no matter what. They love it. I mean, we have a friend who's like that a bit, you know. And Big Dev, and and
well, he was hating on,
you know. He agreed with a lot of this. He wasn't hating on it. He really likes Peacemaker season 1.
Well, yeah.
Peacemaker season 1 is not worth really liking. There's fun moments. There's good acting in it. John Cena's better at acting in Peacemaker season 1 than he is at wrestling in the WWE. I won't hear any differently. That dude is not a good wrestler in the WWE. We should get Corbin in here to talk about this. This isn't confusing. The content of the episode is not confusing. It's a little weird and jarring how it's like nothing happens. There's like 4 shots. There's like 4 scenes in the episode.
Yeah. Nothing actually happens.
This is the simplest point. There's no B plot. It's not a good show.
Yeah.
In that sense, as far as an episode goes. The A plot is he kills his clone at the end. You're supposed to... It's real simple to do episodes, and this kind of happens a lot in Invincible, and it's part of the reason I don't like Invincible. Because I've seen 2 seasons, and I thought the first season was pretty boring, but I was like, it's okay. maybe it's good, and I'm just hating it a bit more because I don't like I hate the evil Superman trope at this point. But we'll talk about that in a second. But like the point was, it's like you have your A plot. It's worse than Invincible. I'm not gonna lie. It's way worse than this in Invincible. But you have your A plot, which is like the overarching theme of the season. Like
Yeah.
with Mobland, you have that, or any good show, you have Daredevil. Like the A plot in Daredevil season 1 is Kingpin is running New York and Daredevil's trying to figure out how to stop him.
Yeah.
Right? But then each episode, this is super simplified. If you're trying to make a good 7 out of 10 TV show, each episode has a B plot, and the B plot is what's solved in said episode.
Yeah. And some BC plots
Or at least
trail across a couple episodes, and you have a couple going
That's what
on
I'm saying.
intersecting
But
at
I'm
the same
saying-
time.
I'm saying just for the simplest sake of making a basic,
Yeah. At the
simple
the
vanilla
lowest level.
ice cream TV show, you have
Yeah.
your A plot, that's the whole season, and their B plot, which is each episode.
Yeah.
You don't technically have to solve your B plot at the end of each episode, but you should reach a turning point in the B plot. We'll get when we talk about Terminalist, which I am way more looking forward to talking about than Peacemaker, because I've seen both episodes twice. Because I watched Peacemaker and Terminalist back to back.
Mhm.
The 45 minutes of Peacemaker was over real fast, but I was like, okay, is this almost done yet? The hour and 7 minutes of Terminalist, I was like, yo, where's the rest at, man? I need to go watch more right now.
It was so good.
But Peacemaker, it's like, okay, the only reason this exists still is because his wife is in it.
Yeah.
The whole reason the first season existed is because James Gunn was like, look how hot my wife is, which, good work, in fairness. Good work, James. She's quite attractive.
Congrats.
Lovely
bro.
lady you got there, James. Congrats. We get
Congrats,
it, bro.
We see it. You can
We
chill.
see. You don't need to make season 2. We get it.
Yeah.
Congratulations, sir. James Gunn's always been very nepotism, very pro nepotism. Sean Gunn is in everything
Every
he's
movie
done. He
ever.
voices 2 people in Creature Commandos. He's his own character in Guardians.
Also in Terminalist, by the way, season.
Oh yeah, he is
original
in Terminal season 1.
Yeah.
Well, that one's weird because that's like a guard. That's like that's because he knows Chris Pratt. That's a little bit different.
Yeah. No, I
Because
just
some of the guys and
I just thought it was funny because we're talking about both. I think
probably
he's
his best role.
he's
is
way better in
Terminalist.
Terminalist. Yeah.
he is very good at being Saul Agnew in Terminalist.
Yeah, he's very good at that.
He's and I mean all he had to do was cry and sit naked tied to a chair. I guess there's not that
He
much
did
acting to be done.
Pretty good though.
He did a good job of crying naked on the chair. I don't know. Based on what's going on with James Gunn, I feel like he might do that more consistently. Based on some of these.
Yeah.
He plays Weasel in the Suicide Squad. He voices Weasel in Creature Commandos as well as GI Robot. And now
Plays
he's Maxwell
Max
Lord.
Yeah. He was what's his name in Guardians?
He plays Sean Gunn in Guardians.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not Crag. Is it Craggle?
Kraglin.
Cool.
Kraglin.
Yeah. Craggle is the Lego movie.
Yeah, Kraggle's the Lego movie.
I don't know. He plays Sean Gunn in the Guardians movies.
Yeah.
Either way, obviously that's there. His wife is in. His wife is in season 1. She's whatever character in season 1. She's the thing with season 1 that impressed me is that it was like shaping up. She was about to be girl bossing it all over the place. But they limited her for the most part. She wasn't just there was one scene in the first episode where she beat the snot out of a dude, but it's like, he's probably a little drunk. She was sober. She's well trained. She caught him off guard. I can justify that.
And then they beat the shit out of her.
Well, no, and I'm talking in season 1.
Oh yeah. I was thinking season 2.
No, I don't like that in season 2. That's way worse.
Yeah.
Because she's beating the snot out of 5 fully grown dudes, and then it's like, oh, but now they got her.
Yeah.
But either way, she had good moments, and I thought her character was, for the most part, interesting. I think they did a decent job. The first season of Peacemaker is super turbo woke, like insano, off the chart, all over the place. Like, it would probably have struck me even more if I hadn't just watched Invincible when I started watching it.
Yeah.
Because, like, Peacemaker, I think where it stands out the most is probably the cartoonish diversity in Peacemaker. Like, it's like not only does he have a girl boss chick who he teams with, he's got a fat nerd guy, a black male assassin leader, and then a fat black lesbian super spy. Like, if you have one or two of those things, it feels more realistic. And I thought it was going to be way more distracting, but they actually do a decent job of character writing so that those characters they have more personality besides that.
Yeah.
And I think it actually was having, cartoonishly DEI box check Amanda Waller's daughter, Adebayo, I think is her last, is what they usually refer to her as, Leota, I think, is like, all right, it's a little clunky at first, and it's like, Amanda Waller's like, you're a natural, and I'm like, I don't think this chick can run a 40 in 10 minutes. Like, I don't think she's a natural field agent super spy. But she has some interesting moments where she like manipulates people in the show. I think it's done really well.
Yeah.
And her having like such a stark contrast, but like a similar relationship with her parent almost was kind of an interesting dynamic in season 1.
Yeah. You
Bro,
see,
she did nothing in season 2 in
not
the first
yet,
episode.
Yeah. I mean, she
drives him to
drove
work.
Peacemaker
That was
to
it.
the interview. And then
And they were like, "Oh, back and forth banter."
And it was like,
funny.
didn't it like basically say her and her wife split up?
Yeah, kicked her out.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah, I don't know. That was some whole thing. I mean, it's probably
the episode sucked. 4 things happened.
Well, 4 things didn't happen.
Well,
Nothing happened.
4 scenes.
Thing happened at the end.
Yeah.
One thing happened at the end.
Yeah.
The confusing thing is the timeline, dude. Imagine if Captain America: The First Avenger, he starts talking about some Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and X-Men Origins Wolverine, and then it's like, wait, but does that mean X-Men 1, 2, and 3 are canon? It's like, no, it's just these 2 scenes in Origins Wolverine and that one scene in Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and then half of the Fantastic Four movie that came out are canon. The other stuff it's not that confusing.
Yeah, that's actually a really good comparison.
Yeah, and I said First Avenger because it's like it's kind of the second. Probably not First Avenger. I guess Iron Man 2 would probably be, or Hulk, but I don't know. But we'll just say that. It's like, okay, maybe you and I can know. All right, maybe not all of Suicide Squad, and we'll cut out some of the stuff in Peacemaker. We can maybe justify that because we're in the scene. We know what's going on. We see that our Instagram feed is James Gunn announces this when we're scrolling on Instagram. We'll see that.
Some casual person opens HBO Max, starts Peacemaker, throws it on because they were like, I liked season 1. They start with the
no, it's not even that. It's not even that. They watch Superman, and James Gunn was like, well, you got to watch Peacemaker. That's the next big thing.
Yeah, and then so they open it up. The opening scene is a retcon. Immediately, instantly confused as to what's going on.
Previously in the DCU.
Yeah, previously in the DCU. And then they're like, I think I saw some of those movies. I have no idea what's going on now. And then I
better watch season 1.
They see characters they've seen before, and they're like, wait, are they canon? Are they not canon? What the hell's going on?
Hey, okay, Jake, you're making the right point. I'm even going to take this to a greater extent. We know that, and even that person's going to be like, okay, I know Batman, Superman. I think half the population of the world probably doesn't even know the difference between Marvel and DC.
Most people don't.
All right. No. Most people don't.
Like,
I mean, not most.
Like,
I think most people do.
If I tell my mom about a movie and I'm like, we're talking about Superman, she's like, is that Marvel or DC? No one cares.
How? There's like 50 different thoughts.
There's
like 50 different thoughts about this that I have that like is like for this being a horrible idea for building your universe. But yes, like you were saying, they're on HBO. You got to watch Peacemaker season 1. You can't have Peacemaker season 1 without the Suicide Squad because all of the character development and all of the side characters from Peacemaker only are set up because of the Suicide Squad. I know this because I just watched the 2 of them back to back.
Yeah.
And by the way, when I watched the 2 of them back to back, I was kind of back on the James Gunn train for a minute, bro. There were parts in the Suicide Squad is pretty solid. Like,
no, I
kind of forgot how
it's a fun.
The Harley Quinn stuff all sucks in that movie, and it's stupid, and the plot is horrible for like that half.
Mm-hmm.
Everything after that is pretty good. Idris Elba's amazing.
Idris Elba's fantastic.
Gender swapping Ratcatcher was a choice, but I thought she worked, and it added an interesting dynamic with Idris Elba's character.
Yeah.
Peacemaker is really good in the Suicide Squad. Bounces off well as like the natural antagonist to Idris Elba. Rick Flag's really good pretty much every character other than Harley Quinn is good, and then there's still parts where Harley Quinn's all right. Whatever.
Yeah.
And then, so all of that, technically you could have. The problem is Rick Flag and Harley Quinn's whole character story, you need 2016 Suicide Squad.
Yeah, or it just doesn't make sense.
And technically, for that, you need Affleck Batman, but that's a whole other thing.
Yeah. And then if you have Affleck Batman, you have Cavill Superman. And
yeah, and obviously the simple line, Bloodsport put Superman in the hospital.
Yeah. That's like kind of a big deal.
I mean, just timeline-wise, Peacemaker opening scene is January. 6 months later, so we're into June. We're in June. That's when this season's taking place. June. They say last June is when the Metropolis thing happened, so you got to go back a year before that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we don't even know when Peacemaker Season 1 happened in relation to Season 2. We know the Justice Gang was already formed, and they were on better terms with Superman and Supergirl, I guess, because all of them showed up in that retcon scene.
Yep.
So that happened sometime between January and June.
Yeah.
And then 5 months before that is when the Suicide Squad happened, because Peacemaker was in the hospital for 5 months, basically.
Yeah, and then however long before that,
but
Bloodsport.
But I'm saying that. I'm saying that
Superman.
because, yes, and obviously at the start of Superman had never lost a fight.
Yeah. But
They
he's
said
been
that
hospitalized by Bloodsport.
3 hours ago, he had never lost a fight, and now it's like, but he's been in the hospital with a bullet.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that one line isn't canon.
It's like, okay.
Okay,
then
why do
what
we have to
is?
pick and choose this? You're starting a universe. Why is this the second thing?
Just wipe it clean. I don't think having
I
the
get your wife
Suicide
is in
Squad
the show,
your
brother.
universe is going to help you.
I like it. Have it. Why?
I
James
like
Gunn's
it.
ego is so big, he doesn't want to cut it out. Why can't his ego be satisfied with, I made the 2 best things in the DCEU?
Yeah, and then
Which
move
I don't
on.
know that he did.
Start
I don't know.
your
I
own
wouldn't
thing.
call Peacemaker the second best thing. The Suicide Squad's one of the best things in the DCEU. But why couldn't
Yeah.
he be like, they call this the Snyder era and I made the best movies?
Yeah.
Why was his ego not satisfied enough with that, bro?
That
Why does he
should
gotta
be
bring
enough.
it in? I even thought, I was stupid and dumb to think this, apparently, that I thought it was going to be, okay, they're dealing with the multiverse. I think the multiverse is stupid, but at least it'll be like, this DCEU Peacemaker goes in the multiverse and now he's in the DCU.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Dumb. That would make sense.
Yeah.
I'd still hate it, but that makes sense.
They were just like, nope.
Nope.
See, that was
It's
season 1.
way
Peacemaker.
worse.
Same universe. It's like,
No, technically it's DC. And dude, on top of that, why wouldn't they go back and edit season 1 to at least put the Justice Gang scene in? I've already said this. The rest of the season doesn't make sense without the Suicide Squad. But at least that scene, why wouldn't they edit it? If they already shot it, it can't be that hard to go back and edit something. Disney does it all the time on
yeah,
Disney
no.
Plus.
I mean, it'd be.
he said he doesn't have the money, but
I mean, they already have the scene, so they could literally just cut, replace. I mean, I could do that in 5 minutes on my phone.
and if you're
if
gonna
I
go
had
back and
both
re-edit,
scenes.
if you're gonna go re-edit Peacemaker, you gotta go re-edit the Suicide Squad too, and cut everything with Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to make a montage for the Suicide Squad, which dang near we'll probably see previously in the universe. It'll be a freaking montage, and it'll just be like, like, yeah, I watched the Suicide Squad. I was back on. I'm like, yo, King Shark is lit. You know, I love King Shark. He was so good in that movie.
I love King Shark. He was hilarious.
But there was that, and then I watched Peacemaker. And when I watched the first episode when it came out originally, and I was like, this is too political and all this other stuff. I'm not gonna watch it. That was also like right in the mix of the Disney stuff starting to get turbo political. Like, I'm just like, I don't care enough to watch this.
Mm.
And then for the first time, I watched all the way through episode 2 in the last couple weeks, and episode 3 and all that. And it was like, I thought the ending sucked again. I'm gonna be honest. Like, the ending I was not impressed with the ending all that much. Harcourt should be dead. She got shot like 7 times.
Yeah.
And is just alive. And she was paralyzed too, but I guess healed now.
James Gunn's wife.
She
bro,
should
she's
be,
fine.
bro. She should be like, if I showed you the scene of her getting shot, you'd be like, oh, so she's just dead. Like, she was dead, but she was just fine. Like,
Yeah.
And then obviously it was the Justice League showing up. It was like the silhouettes, but you actually saw Aquaman and Ezra Miller. I was honestly, when the retcon for that was in, I was like, it's confusing, but I'm fine with that. Whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a lot of sense. I guess the Justice Gang is now Superman, Mr. Terrific, Guy Gardner, Hawk Girl, and Superman.
And Supergirl.
Or Supergirl, sorry.
Yeah.
Because that's who showed up.
Yeah.
Which, yes, that's the Justice Gang. We didn't get to see Mr. Terrific, bro. We had to see the other two.
I know. I didn't. The best part of
Guy
Superman.
Gardner. I like Guy Gardner enough. I thought Hawk Girl was whatever. Either way. Why couldn't I see Mr. Terrific instead, bro?
Yeah. Well,
why did I get Sean Gunn?
Because if they had Mr. Terrific, they couldn't have done the gag with the mic because he's not
That's
a moron.
True. That's true. Was there anything that you found like actually funny when you watched it? Just curious. I'm not gonna use it as a criticism because I think it's pretty subjective. But was there any moment you like laughed? There was one moment I think that got me.
I'm trying to remember the whole episode.
And it was kind of unfortunate because it ended up being like a pretty dumb plot thing. But it was funny when it first.
Nothing I like laughed out loud about. Maybe a couple things I was like, yeah.
The only thing I did was when the guy said toxic masculinity, it cut to hardcore. That was the only time I found that funny.
Yeah, that one was kind of funny.
I did laugh at that. Some people like, and the rest of that scene is whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, that one.
There's not a whole lot of story happening with hardcore, and I think that's what James Gunn thinks the B plot is.
Hardcore character development.
Whatever's going on with her. Nothing happened with her. She got fired or not hired.
She got like blacklisted by Waller.
Punched her dashboard.
Hurt her hand.
Which, by the way, her fist looks real weird with how she punches. Like, I don't know, something about it caught me off guard. It's like it's almost like robotic. It looks like real steel. Yeah. Like,
she's got a hitch. She's got a tell. Right shoulder.
the radio, it has a tell. Either way, she punches it and then goes back home. They talk about music. And then she's like, I don't even like you, man. Which is exactly what season 1 was all.
Yeah.
It was him like, you got nice tits. And she was like, I don't even like you, man. That's most of season 1.
Yeah.
This time he doesn't say nice tits. He just goes like, I enjoyed our date. And she's like, I don't even like you, man.
Yeah. And then
he goes and gets high. The only other funny thing was in case of a rainy day and a cocaine bag. That was funny.
That was funny.
For me. I laughed at that.
Yeah, that was funny.
And then it becomes, and this, I'm going to say this about Peacemaker season 1 too. At its best, I'm like, there's really good character development and some of the relationships here are really good. Robert Patrick, I think that's the actor, is awesome as his dad and like the villain.
Yeah,
and
he's really good.
As stereotypical as I was like, bro, okay, it's just freaking KKK racist guy. It was like actually very compelling because, there are racist people out there.
Yeah.
And it was like, and it's not like The Boys where it was like Stormfront's racist. And then it's like, I'm not going to say racial slur because that's mean.
Yeah.
It's like, what if you're going to racist villain, you make him racist, bro.
Yeah. And
because Robert Patrick was racist in the first season, but it was like, and then he wasn't redeemable. It was like, he just kills him. And it was kind of like, I like that. It's a good villain.
Yeah. It was like, good villain. Now he's dead. Boom.
It was a little bit on the nose because the racists were all running around with Lugers.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, dude, there ain't no way racists can afford Lugers, bro. We ain't getting period accurate Nazi handguns, bro.
Dumb hillbillies aren't getting Lugers,
They'd be having a SIG, bro. They'd have a SIG, bro. Let's be real. They ain't gonna have no Luger. Either way, he was a really good villain in season 1, and at its best, all of that was going on. At its worst, it's The Boys. Yeah. There's a character named Judo Master who's in the intro. It's a 3-foot tall Asian dude, chick thing. I don't know. They don't really make it clear. It's kind of a whole joke. It felt like something straight out of The Boys. The whole episode felt. It was one episode where they get trapped in a basement. It reminded me so much of the freaking season 4 Huey Tech Knight Boys thing, dude. And then we have the hero-gasm in this scene.
Dude, why did they have an orgy? There's literally no, like...
Because James Gunn likes that stuff.
Bro, the thing is, like, with The Boys, hero-gasm is, like, an actual, like,
No, don't defend it. The boys is no.
I'm saying
I
it is
I'd
an
argue this
actual
was more-
event. This was literally just Peacemaker being like, yeah, I'm sad. I'm going to get
I'll be
high
honest,
and have an
there's
orgy.
better setup in season 1 for this orgy to happen in this scene than there is in all of
There's
the boys
not.
for half of the messed up stuff.
There's not.
I'm
Not
saying
for
in
that
season 1 of
specifically.
Peacemaker.
Okay.
In season 1 of Peacemaker, kind of. Not to that extent. It was out of nowhere, dude.
Yeah.
Gather the kids around for the sequel and the biggest
Yeah,
DCU
dude. It was
project.
literally
Gonna
just
tie
like-
up all the loose ends.
It's like, oh man, he's sad. Oh, whoa. Whoa, kids, close your eyes. There's no
Yeah,
reason.
dude,
And then he just like wandered off into the multiverse.
No, it was because John economist, so he could walk up to the window and go, "There's a bunch of people having sex."
Yeah. Oh, I get it, because they're having an orgy. Get it? Get it?
Yeah, dude.
Did you get the joke? They're having sex. There's an orgy.
Like, I was like, what? But yeah, at its worst, I'm watching The Boys,
Yeah.
and that's what part of episode 1 of this felt like, especially with the orgy scene. I'm just like, bro, I'm just watching The Boys, dude. Which is probably James Gunn's favorite comic, which should tell you all you need to know about James Gunn. He wanted to do The Authority. That was supposed to be
Yeah.
the next movie, is The Authority, which is The Boys, but DC's version.
Yeah.
Before Justice League, before Batman, before Wonder Woman, it was going to be The Authority. They cut it, but
Thank God.
why is this dude the guy doing Superman?
I don't know.
Bro, that's his favorite kind of comic. I bet it is. It's probably The Boys. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he clearly likes Peacemaker more. He's better writing in all of Peacemaker season 1 than there is in any of Superman.
Yeah, I mean, because he can do that kind of character better than he can do just like a pure, morally good character.
Or just Superman.
Yeah, Superman.
Doesn't even have to be purely morally good. Like, just win a fight, you know?
Yeah. That's true. Technically, he beat Ultraman. No, he didn't.
Technically speaking,
No, he
in
didn't.
season 1, so far in season 2 of Peacemaker, we have seen. Nope, that's not true. He does want to fight. I was gonna say we have
Yup.
still yet to see a
Yup.
fight 1 in the
Yup.
DCU, but he kills him. But he kills himself at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. He kills the other version of himself, and then just
Technically,
like
I guess we have. Yeah.
goes to his house and
Yeah.
talks to his dead brother and his
But
dad.
yeah, so there's the orgy scene, and then we get the dumb owl conversation
Yeah.
where
Vigilante and
Vigilante calls him and he's like, "Quiz me about owls."
and he just doesn't know anything about owls.
Bro, it's just pointless humor.
It wasn't funny.
This is James Gunn at his worst. It's like you have really good, strong character moments when you have James Gunn at his best, and then you have stupid, dumb, useless humor that doesn't do anything
Yeah.
when it's at its best. Peacemaker is constantly wasting scenes, conversations. Like Terminalist, every conversation, every scene was setting something up for the episode.
Yeah.
And the only thing that wasn't doing that was adding character development for those characters.
Yeah, it was just like when the
What does them
guys
talking
were
about owls do?
It's funny.
What does them talking about owls do?
Get it? They're talking about owls.
Now, I guarantee you a gun, bro. Well, you clearly weren't paying attention. It's clearly shown that Vigilante has been calling John Economos every day because he misses them or something.
Yeah, and it's like
I'm sure the gun bros will think of a better excuse.
it's
But
like
like,
okay.
this scene is stupid.
That could have been literally exactly one line to show the exact same thing. It could have been Tech Bro getting a call from him being like, "Oh my god, he calls me every day," and then not answering.
Or even answering. Like,
Or
I just
answering,
why
like-
did it go? Why did they just yap about owls? Why is Vigilante calling him? Show us Vigilante is like struggling at his job because he's a psycho. Because that's the whole thing. He's a psychopath. Like,
Yeah.
there's one of the funniest lines in season 1 for me was like he's like they're talking about killing people and he's like, yeah, there's a couple of graffiti artists out there. You just it's like Peacemaker's like, I don't want to kill people anymore, and he's like, I'll kill people if you gotta take bad people off the street. They're criminals. They're stabbing people, they're robbing people, they tag a building the wrong way. It's like it's one of the funnier parts of it, but it's like dude, all the side characters there was like nothing
Yeah.
for him. And that was probably the strongest part of Peacemaker season 1, because I thought the story sucked outside of the stuff with his dad. The whole butterfly plot was like, whatever. It's okay.
Yeah.
The characters were the best part of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna do weekly reviews. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do a halfway through review. I'll do like one halfway through, and then I'll do one at the end probably.
Yeah.
Because, dude, I was like sitting down to record it, and I'm like, I have nothing to talk about outside of this universe building crap that I think has been a complete nuke. On top of that, and we've already kind of addressed it, the DCU. Let's not even say the Suicide Squad. So you got Peacemaker, season 1 and 2, Creature Commandos, and Superman.
Yeah.
That's the DCU so far. Jake, you might not remember this. I do. How old were you when you watched Avengers?
Came out in 2012, so I was 6.
Yeah. Did you watch any Marvel movie before that?
Yeah. I watched Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor.
Yep. I know I watched Iron Man 2. I think I watched
And Iron Man 2.
I watched Iron Man 2 when I was 4. It's like the earliest movie I can remember seeing.
Yeah.
There's some adult themes in Iron Man, but it's PG-13. It's dialed back.
Yeah. You can watch it.
I watched Avengers at 6 as well. Guess what? You can watch Superman with your 6-year-old. You can't have him watch Creature Commandos or Peacemaker. And Creature Commandos is an animated show.
Yeah. So it's like you're going to look at it and be like, yeah, my kids can watch that.
There's F words all over the place in it. I was expecting like a kid, like a PG-13 kind of thing at least. And I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Rick Flag Sr.'s banging some queen princess chick from wherever country they're in. It was weird.
Yeah.
There was some whole cuck scene. You know, Frankenstein's monster was getting cucked.
What?
It's weird. It's confusing. It's not. The storyline is not awful, but there's some weird stuff in it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's James Gunn. I don't like it's James Gunn. You know, at this point, you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh. Ragtag group of guys. They don't see eye to eye. Oh, there's a main guy. He's rough around the edges, though. He's going to bring them together. He's got no leadership qualities, though. Oh, the ragtag team's ganging together, and the leadership guy joins them, and he's got a CGI furry friend. Derpy funny humor moment. Ooh, do. And no one's morally good quite yet, but they're gonna come over because there's a greater evil out there. Hoopy-boo, funny joke, haha. Now, which James Gunn movie did I just describe?
Guardians 1, Guardians 2, Guardians 3, Suicide Squad, Superman.
And by the way, when I'm saying furry friend, I'm not even talking about the shark, because the shark's not the furry friend. The shark is the big guy who doesn't talk normally. That because you got that in all of them well.
That's your Drax, your King Shark.
You got Drax, King Shark, John Economos in season 1. It's the big guy who can't talk.
Big, strong, can't talk.
Superman. I guess, is there one in Superman? Kind of. Ultraman's basically like
Ultraman, but he's a bad guy.
He's a little different.
Yeah,
he's a little different. I would say Superman technically doesn't have that.
Technically, but it's still
Guy Gardner's kind of like that in Superman.
Same dynamic, really.
Furry friend, Crypto. Justice Gang, rough around the edges team.
Yep.
Superman, he's real young. He doesn't have many leadership qualities, but he's going to overcome those problems at the end.
But he's going to help him. He's going to
Peter Quill, rough around the edges guy, but he's a criminal. He's got to lead all these other criminals, but they don't like each other. This might sound like I'm hating on Guardians 1, but Guardians 1's amazing.
No, I love Guardians. Bloodsport.
James Gunn's got all this credit for a reason.
Yeah.
All right, like there's good movies. Bloodsport. Oh, he's a rough around the edges guy. He's got his big dumb guy can't say sentences. Right? That's King Shark. Got his furry friend. It's the rat Sebastian. Oopie doopie doo. Peacemaker. Oh, rough around the edges guy. He's not a good guy, but he's got a pet bald eagle. Then he's got John Economos, the big guy who can't say sentences. It's socially unaware. Oh, I'm curious. What did you think of the intro for season 2?
I'm not a fan.
I was so disappointed, dude.
I didn't like it.
Now there are a lot of people who like. It's pretty multiple ends of the spectrum here. Season 1, it's like it's the greatest intro ever, or it's like this is the dumbest intro ever. I like the intro for season 1. The song's a banger. Banger song. The dancing. I feel like it actually does a pretty good job of setting the tone. Some people hate it when they're talking about the show.
Yeah.
I think that's a little insane. I like it. Season 2, I was so disappointed. It sucked.
It sucked.
The song wasn't as good. something about the mood felt all off, which maybe I guess that's just the mood of the show. But I was like,
It just
I
felt
don't
kind
like
of. It felt awkward. Like
the first one was like, yeah, let's go. You're watching Peacemaker. This one I was like, huh. I was expecting something else.
yeah, it was just weird. I don't know. I didn't like it really. I'm a big intro guy, you know that. But
Oh, yeah. Not when it comes to Invincible, you know, then
that
it's all good at Invincible.
title cards, they have good title cards.
They do it suck.
They have good title cards.
Gonna add in a whole scene just so that we can get a title card out of it, even though the rest of the scene isn't gonna have any effect on this. And by the way, the runtime for the episode's an hour, and about 10 minutes of content's gonna happen. Bro, you said it gets. In case you haven't figured out, I'm transitioning to Invincible for a brief second here, because this guy has been saying I need to watch it, and I was like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna like it as much as he does. Apologies, Peyton. I think you're an idiot too.
I told you weren't gonna like it. I said Corbin.
No.
Would
You
like
didn't
it.
say. You said you did not. Corbin would hate this show. Dude, this thing is so boring. It drags on constant. Corbin would die of boredom watching this show. Brother, it is awful. Hold on. Okay. First thing, Peyton, if you listen to this, I'm sorry, dude. I don't respect you anymore. You didn't ever say I was gonna love it, but you didn't think I was gonna hate it. Like,
I didn't think you'd love it.
Season 1. Okay, season 2 is awful. You said it gets better. Season 2 is so much worse than season 1.
No, season 2 is worse. Season 2 is way worse.
Bro, season 2 was awful, and he should be. Why, bro? There's the pacing on this show is so bad. If these episodes were 30 to 40 minutes, it'd be better. They're all way too long. There is a minimum of 10 minutes of useless scenes in every episode. Season 1, maybe I would have enjoyed more. I still don't think I would have, because there's too much garbage episodes in season 1. Maybe I would have enjoyed it more if I didn't know that Omni-Man was evil, but it's like, it's kind of an easy prediction when every freaking thing with a Superman character, other than Superman, which even it had the twist in and of itself, is, what if Superman was evil?
Yeah.
What if he was evil, though?
Yeah.
Bro, the season would have been better if like the Guardians of the Globe, because he doesn't kill them right away in the comics, right? Like it takes a little bit before he kills them.
He
right?
kills him. It's like issue 13.
Okay, but that's a lot of issues instead of episode 1.
That's true. But that's because
we're not gonna sit here and talk too much about Invincible. We will definitely be having a lot more of it, because I don't understand how you enjoy this show. No, I don't understand it. It's awful.
The reason is because like all of season 1 is about why Omni-Man killed them. So that's why they just do it in the first episode. Is they build the universe a little bit and they kill all. That's literally the entire thing is about who killed the Guardians and then why did Nolan kill the Guardians. That's literally what it's all about.
Except for episode 6. Episode 6 is the
it's
worst
it's
episode.
that
Season 1 episode 6.
It's that and Mark becoming invincible.
Episode 4 has nothing to do with Nolan killing. Episode 6 has nothing to do with it. Episode 5 is the Battle Beast episode, right? I don't think that had anything to do with it. So 1, yes. 2, yes.
It's about 3. That and Mark becoming invincible. 5 is all about Mark getting whooped, but instead of turning his back on Titan or whatever, he helps him, which is like a hero decision, even though he gets betrayed and almost killed by Battle Beast.
Yeah, that'd be awesome if there wasn't 20 minutes of useless scenes in between all of this. The side characters are they're awful, dude. I don't care about any character in this show at all. Dude, I almost like Mark. Maybe. I thought that the Hellboy was kind of cool, but he just got sent to hell and now it's gone.
Yeah.
Walton Goggins was kind of interesting for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also an idiot half the time, but he's supposed to be this big smart guy, but he's an idiot.
Yeah.
The freaking Mauler twins are just like Deus Ex Machina plot Rejoice. Like, we need something to happen, so we're gonna bring them in. There's the weird pedophile side plot. There's the pro pedo side plot going on.
They're
Amber is awful in season 1, and then a completely different character in season 2 because they realized how awful she was in season 1, and now it just doesn't make sense in season 2.
yeah.
And then they break up, and I guess I was supposed to be sad, and I'm just like, whatever.
No, literally every single person that likes this show is.
And then instead of like a natural
rejoicing.
development towards Adam Eve Mark relationship, they're just like, what if she told you in the future, dude, time travel, multiverse? Oh, but Batman reference. Oh, where's my keys? Oh, Batman reference. Oh, look, Spider-Man reference. Oh. Bro, Armstrong, whatever his face. Dumbest character ever. The big brain guy who's like the big bad in season 2, but not really. But yes, technically.
Angstrom?
What an idiot. Supposedly genius, traps Mark in a prehistoric universe where there's dinosaurs and is like, no, I'll just bring him back. I said I want to kill him with my bare hands. Okay, why didn't you go to a multiverse? Since you can access every multiverse, why don't you go to the multiverse where there's something that's like kryptonite that lets you kill Mark with your bare hands? Why didn't you do that?
Because he can't travel through physical space, but also Viltrumite.
Yes, he can. He did that.
No?
In season 1. Yes, in season 2, he's actively traveling through.
Yeah, he travels through dimensions, but like he's in the same place in all those different universes.
It's a multiverse. Find the one multiverse where the place you're standing has the thing you need.
Reason no, shut up. The reason he combines all the different versions of himself is because he doesn't know all of the universes and he needs knowledge of the universes. That's literally the reason he combines all of his knowledge together. Like all the different versions of him in the big machine, that's why he combines them all.
Alternate universes. He could just open every possible universe.
Yeah, he could look through universes for forever and ever. He's not immortal. He's not immortal.
He didn't need to be. Take 2 seconds.
Take 2 seconds?
Open it. Oh, not there. Open it. Go to the next one. It's a multiverse, bro. Multiverse storytelling sucks.
I do hate multiverse storytelling, but you're nitpicking in a way that isn't.
That's not a nitpick. That's the story. That's the story.
No.
The story is. No, that's the story. It's not a nitpick if it's the story.
Yeah. However,
bro, and then he's dead in the first 10 minutes of the finale episode, and then it's like, and then I'm just like, what is happening? Why is there 40 more minutes of episode going on? And then it's like, oh, time travel, whoop-de-doo.
So, okay.
Oh,
the thing that Invincible...
it's so bad.
Shut up. The thing Invincible does is... a lot of the villains are more about, like, what they make Mark realize about being a superhero than they are about the actual villain. Like, Angstrom, like, his dad was like, he doesn't understand what's going on. His dad beat the shit out of him. Angstrom is about him learning that, like, sometimes he... Okay, well, actually, it's not about that. But it's him realizing his own strength and, like, he still has to hold back. And then Conquest later on.
That was stupid. There was something I had to think about that whole holding back thing, but I don't care. I just I finished.
Conquest.
I don't even know if I'm gonna watch these.
Shut up. Conquest later on is when he realizes, okay, sometimes I have to kill villains because they're too strong for me not to. Dinosaurus, he kind of reels back on that. He's like, I shouldn't kill all my villains. Some of them I need to, like, rehabilitate because they can still be helpful. And, like, that's what Invincible does. It doesn't just, like, it's less about the villain and more about what it makes Mark realize about being a superhero.
When I'm watching Invincible, I feel like I'm watching late seasons of Rick and Morty mixed with The Boys mixed with Disney Plus shows. That's what it feels like when I watch it.
Okay.
Dude, if it was like 30-minute episodes and maybe based off all the filler episodes, there was like 3 episodes a season.
Yeah, no, there's way too much filler.
It'd be solid.
There's
Dude,
way.
also, not to mention all of what you just said. Even if I thought it was good, which I don't think it's good.
Yeah.
If all of that happened, none of that matters because Mark would be dead if his best friend didn't have gay butt sex by the lake. Because D.A. Sinclair or whatever was gonna, like, Mark was about to die, or William, that's his friend, right? William's boyfriend or whatever was gonna kill him, or at least kill, I can't remember the exact content. And then William's like, remember when we had sex and it was amazing? And then he's like, I'm gonna help you now. Like, what are we doing? Dude, that episode was so bad. He was like, I removed his frontal lobe so he can't have emotions, and then he gets out of it by having an emotion.
Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of problems with the show. I know that.
I probably wouldn't hate it as much too if it wasn't like people talking about it like it's the greatest thing ever made. Maybe I'd be more lenient.
Yeah, okay.
But it's like the whole thing is a concept that I don't like of evil. What if Superman was evil?
Yeah.
I don't like that concept. I'm sick of the concept. It was cool once. It's not cool every time. I don't need to see it. I'd like to just see what if Superman was Superman, which we haven't gotten since 1974. But, you know, whatever. What if Superman was evil? So there's already that. There's so much filler. The episodes drag on, and the side characters are boring. There's like 2 that are interesting.
Name the 2.
I think some of Adam Eve's stuff was kind of interesting in season 1. I thought that she was pretty bad in season 2, and she's done. I also think her power is stupid overpowered. She can just, like, she was also about to crash the global economy by creating gold stuff. Like, I thought she was way worse in season 2. I thought she was kind of interesting in season 1, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, crap. I don't know if there wasn't interesting. Side character that was interesting. I didn't even think Hellboy was that interesting. I was really confused what was going on half the time, and then it seemed like the writers were confused too because they were just like, yeah, let's just get rid of him.
Yeah. Okay. So I like Invincible so much because I love the comics, and the show adapts certain stuff super, super well. And I see that, and I'm like, all right, yeah, this is awesome. And then they also adapt some stuff super poorly, and they have way too much filler for how, like, if they want to make it through all the way through the comics, they need to kind of, like, belt it down, tighten up, and have a lot less filler going on and hit some actual plot points.
I gotta figure out how many people are even watching this show. Like, because I don't even know if it's going to be monetarily worth it for them to keep going too much later. They got to be paying bank for these voice actors.
Yeah, no. They spend... Dude, the animation suffers because they literally spend their entire budget on the greatest voice acting cast of all time.
That's the other thing. I hate
the
animation in the show. It looks like Spectacular Spider-Man, but worse.
Spectacular?
Yeah, Spectacular Spider-Man. It's the same animation style as Spectacular Spider-Man. That's why I asked you. I was like, is it the same? Except Spectacular Spider-Man is better at times. There's some scenes that are all right.
Do you mean Friendly Neighborhood or Spectacular?
No, I mean Spectacular Spider-Man. Well, dude, I was like, this has to be the same animation team, and then it wasn't. And then Josh Keaton, the guy who voices Spectacular Spider-Man, made a cameo, and I'm like, it's got to be the same animation team. I'm tweaking right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of voice actor hours, but that's also just voice actor thing. It just reminds me of a lot of Spectacular Spider-Man when I watch it.
Yeah.
Either way, I just don't like the show at all.
Yeah. I didn't think you would love it.
I genuinely was thrilled when there were ad breaks half the time. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, thank gosh, the scene is over and I can go to another scene and I'm almost done with this episode.
Yeah.
Season 2. Like, after I finished season 1, I was like, okay, all right, whatever. You know, dude, season 2 broke me. I don't even want to watch season 3.
It's the best season. Season 3 is the best one. Well, okay, that's not true.
It's not even true. Oh,
the end of season 3 is the best.
Oh, so it's Disney Plus bullcrap. Episode 1, oh, this is good, and then everything else in between is awful, and it's like the finale was a banger.
Yeah, that's kind of what
Episode
Invincible
looks
does.
like trash.
Yeah, they give you peak, and then they give you filler, and then
Right.
they give you peak.
They don't give you nothing.
They give you peak.
There's been nothing.
They give you
There's
peak.
been 0 that was peak in season 1 or 2.
Just wait for season.
This
3,
half of
episode
the
8,
scenes, half
episode
of the
7,
scenes are.
episode
It's
6.
exactly like The Boys, where they're like, "What super gritty, violent thing can we have happen?" And then they're like, "All right, now let's do the story around it." That's what it comes off as when I watch it. Like Omni-Man holding him in front of a train to murder a bunch of people. It was like, this scene's gonna look pretty cool. This scene's gonna look awesome.
That's a great shot, though. That's a great shot.
See, that's the thing. You're the Twitter people. You're the Twitter people.
Dude, is that not a good shot?
That scene was peak, bro.
It's a good scene.
That scene looks so cool,
It's
bro.
a good scene.
Bro.
It shows the power difference, dude. It shows the power difference and how little Nolan cares about human beings. They're literally nothing to him.
Yeah, well, I got problems with that storyline too.
There's problems.
I feel like it gets real flip floppy, and then he goes and has a kid with an ant.
Yeah.
Dude, season 2 is so bad. Like, it reminded me of The Boys season 2.
Yeah. All right, we can.
Wait,
let's
in
get
fairness,
off
it
of
reminded me of
this.
The Boys season 4. But I just had to vent because you made me watch that. You're lucky that you were also telling me to watch literally the greatest movie trilogy of all time. But like,
Yeah.
I don't give you credit for that because that's like
The
pretty
greatest movie
objectively
trilogy
stated
of
by a
all
lot
time.
of people.
Yeah.
So, so your recommendations from me are kind of in the toilet right now.
That's fair. That's
By the way, who recommended Terminalist to you?
you did.
Speaking of which,
Hey,
we're gonna spend a little bit of time on this.
Terminalist Dark Wolf, baby.
Episode 1, Terminalist
We're
the Dark Wolf,
back!
bro. It was so good.
It was so good. It was so peak.
I mean, okay, it shouldn't be my second favorite show of the year so far because the third. I Reacher only because it's finished. I'm saying how simple it is. It's a Navy SEAL story.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, they just do storytelling.
Yeah, they just do a show,
Oh,
and they don't like. They literally just make a show about Navy
every
SEALs.
other scene wasn't useless.
Yeah, all of the scenes
Like, it
mattered.
was-
The only ones that
Yes.
weren't like super plot specific were like character moments.
Yeah, every scene mattered.
Yeah.
Every single scene. At episode 1. So we've only seen episode 1. I want to go watch more.
Yeah, I need to go watch.
I don't think I'm
more.
gonna get to. I don't think I'm gonna get to tonight, which I'm pissed about.
Yeah.
So I was a little confused. And I was kind of concerned, but I've since counteracted my concern. I was like,
Mhm.
the first thing I was worried about is I wasn't sure that Ben Edwards' actor was gonna be able to carry a season on his own.
Bro.
I was wrong.
Yeah,
I was wrong.
no, he's so
and
good.
A lot of the scenes early on in the first half, I'm like, yeah, he's definitely.
Yeah.
In fairness, he's getting compared to Chris Pratt, who's a very good actor. Like when
Yeah.
Chris Pratt's on screen in this, I'm not going, oh, it's Star-Lord. Like
I'm
with
going-
The Rock. If you're, I'm like
Oh,
James Reese.
I'm like,
You know,
Reese's back,
he is,
baby.
he's James Reese.
Yeah.
But it's like with Ben Edwards, I didn't really have that. I was like, he's kind of got. And then that scene where he is sitting there with the CIA guy and his commander, and he's like, when he finds out he's a CIA
Bro.
asset. Bro, I was like,
Dude,
oh no,
I was
we're
like,
here.
we're
here.
he's him.
We are here.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
literally
and
just
I
like,
think, bro, it's really interesting. There's so much good stuff in this first episode.
It's,
and
I'm
bro,
pumped.
and I can tell it's a good episode because I've rewatched it and it was better the second time.
Yeah,
Which
'cause you
doesn't
notice
happen
more.
anymore, I swear. Except like Mobland's the last one I did that, where I rewatched the first episode of Mobland. I'm like, bro, it's even better this time.
Yeah,
Like when I rewatch Daredevil Born Again, it gets worse every
Every
time
time.
I've seen the first.
every time.
And it's like
Go watch Daredevil
back-
episode 5.
I'm gonna briefly mention this, very briefly, because it's kind of the Superman thing. It's like the reason it didn't make money, all this, because it ties in with all of this. If I think about X project that was good, I'm constantly like it'll pop back up in my head randomly. Like I remember that scene, that
Yeah,
moment.
yeah.
Terminalist all the time. Terminalist, I remember the intro. On top of that,
Dude.
it's the episode where he assassinates Horn, the like CEO guy,
Yes.
in like the middle of the city, public
Bro.
daylight type. I'm like, yo, he's tough. Like he is Timothy, bro. I
him,
think of
bro.
that scene always comes to my head.
I think of
Or
that.
the scene where he makes the guy like make it look like he killed himself, like he makes like in the end of
Yep.
episode 1, I think.
Yeah.
That scene
Or-
is like,
yeah.
oh, he's elite.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Like,
like
he
that.
knows
I think
what
of
he's
those
doing. He's
scenes.
an operator.
You know, even Daredevil, as much as Born Again was trash, bro, I still remember thinking back to the end of episode 1 where he's walking down the street and Fisk is like mayor and the song was playing. And I'm like, yo, Daredevil's back, baby. And it wasn't back.
He was
but, you
not
know,
back. He
but I
was
still
not
think of
back.
that scene. Or,
Yeah.
you know, everything has that Reacher. I mean, Reacher, I just think of all kinds of moments because
Just
Reacher's
fight
just got
scenes.
moments that,
Think original Daredevil. You think of the hallway fight. You think
rooftop scene with Punisher, cemetery scene with Punisher, Man of Ill Intent speech.
Yep.
I mean, every episode
Kingpin
has
fight,
a moment.
other Kingpin fight, like Nobu fight, like
Keep kicking him.
keep
like,
kicking him.
There's
Oh my god,
every
keep kicking
every
him, bro.
episode of
Just
Daredevil, you think of something.
Kingpin getting ready for the day.
Bro, what do you think of with Superman? You know what I think of?
Mr. Terrific.
Yeah, that's the first thing I think of. Then next is the punk rocker scene, but it's like
Yeah.
that scene. I'm like, I think of that scene, and then I'm like, oh yeah, there was no setup behind that scene.
Yeah, except for Jor-El and
Just happened.
being evil.
And then the stupid, but like I kind of like it scene 1A, the 1A scene.
1A,
Probably.
1A, 1A.
Completely stupid concept, but I like the
Yeah.
scene. And Nicholas Holt's
Good scene. Nicholas
Nicholas
Hoult
Holt's
is
cool.
freaking amazing.
The whole concept behind it's stupid, but you know him controlling it with the voice. But the scene's cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen the French dub of that?
No.
It's like it just sounds like it sounds insane, but you know that's the point I'm making with that. With Terminalist, it happens. You gotta think like when you rewatch stuff, when you think about it, you're gonna think about moments from it if you actually enjoyed it.
Yeah. And I mean, even just the first episode, looking back, I think the two big things that I really think of are like the fight on the bridge at the start was cool, and then, I mean, just as far as a scene, what was the interpreter's name? Some with
Dude,
some with a D.
I know you're the interpreter guy.
Yeah, when he was like Dinar, so
it's some with a D, but
Yeah.
there's multiple characters.
But when he was in the locker room and he was like looking at the leg and like the tension's building up, like that's such a simple, but it's such a good scene. Like,
yeah,
it's just
so
a good
my main
show.
concern was that the actor wasn't going to do it. I was dead wrong on that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still nowhere close to like better than Chris Pratt was in the first season so far. Like, I mean, it's only one episode, but even in the first episode with Terminalist, it was like, oh,
Yeah.
Chris Pratt brought his A game,
And
I
it's
think he's
also-
going to be good. I'm no longer concerned about him carrying. The other thing, real quick, that I was concerned about was that I felt like there was going to be a pretty strong lack of stakes because you know every
Yeah.
character that's in season 1. But I was wrong on that too because the main one is Hastings, Rafe Hastings, Lieutenant guy, LT, that guy. He gets Reese the boat at the end of season 1 of Terminalist. So he's still around, and he's going to be in the actual season 2 of Terminalist as well, I'd assume, because I think the book he's in, his character plays much of a part.
Yeah.
So he'll be back, and then on top of that, it seems like we're getting away from the SEAL stuff pretty much right away. This whole episode, I guess, was set up for the season.
Yeah. Which I think was good. Like,
Did you get caught off guard by the viewer discretion warning at the start?
no. What was it?
Kind of random. It was like while it may seem like real events, this is fiction.
Oh yeah,
I've
yeah,
only
yeah.
seen it. I've only seen it one other time, and it was before the finale of the last season of The Boys
Yeah.
because they were going to do the presidential assassination.
I
So-
think
I have a theory on this. So obviously it is based. Inherent Resolve is the name of the episode. Operation Inherent Resolve is a real life thing. It was the U.S. combating ISIS. I don't think that's what the viewer discretion warning is about.
Mhm.
I think it's because the idiots at Prime, because I doubt this was like Jack Carr and the Terminalist team who did this. I bet it was dummies, intern, someone. They were like, well, there's hostages and it's in the Middle East. What if people think we're making a statement about Israel-Palestine?
yeah.
That's my guess.
Probably. But what I was going to say a minute ago, I think the reason, like, I think Chris Pratt probably is a better actor generally just because, like, Chris Pratt's an amazing actor. But I also think the reason he shined so much in Terminalist was because, like, he's not just playing a Navy SEAL. His mind is, like, falling apart as the show goes on. And it's like you get to see Chris Pratt act that.
And his wife and daughter were just killed.
And, like, his wife and daughter were just killed. His mind is literally just...
His whole team was killed right before that as well.
Yeah, his whole team was killed. His wife and daughter were killed. And then his best friend betrays him. And he can't
Wait,
even... He can't even later, but
Yeah.
and he can't even trust like his own mind and his own point of view for things. So you get to see like the confusion and the certainty in Chris Pratt while he's acting that. And I think that's like
And
such a deeper level of acting to display that's why he looks so much better.
without dialogue just telling you, which is what
Yes.
every other show does
Yes.
now.
Yeah,
I don't trust myself anymore. There's no scene where Chris Pratt looks in the mirror. He's like, I can't trust my own mind.
Yeah, it's just
Which is how most modern stuff would do.
it shows
And
him
on top of that, it's like
remembering stuff
being
from years ago like it was happening right now. It shows
him being an unreliable narrator.
Yes.
Also, like, kind of, because now it's starting to, like, you obviously have the context. You know these people are, but it's also, like, at the same time, it's like, is he starting to overthink?
Mhm.
Like, there's the scene with his pilot, Liz Riley.
Yeah.
A chick where she's like, where he explains all the people he needs to kill, and she's like, you're insane. You're this,
Mhm.
that. Like, it's like, I think it allows, there's so much good acting in that.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were my two concerns. Where's the intro, bruh? We could make a banger intro. I'm hoping episode 2 has an intro.
I hope so.
Because Terminalist might be the best intro ever, bro.
It might be.
I don't know what's
might-
better,
it's
dude.
so good.
Like, Daredevil is good. Daredevil is amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, Terminalist is better than Daredevil's.
Yeah.
What other intro was like, that's the intro, you know? I think it's Terminalist, bro.
Rings of Power.
I know the intro is like practical on Rings of Power.
I hate it because of the show.
I don't know if it was good.
The
just know it was,
intro
like, a
itself is
practical
kind of
thing.
cool, but I hate that show.
Well, no, Jeff Bezos has the thing hanging in his office. Dude, should I watch Rings of Power?
No. Rewatch the extended editions again. Do not watch Rings of Power. It's abysmal. But
part of me wants to, because it's like, I gotta know. I gotta know how bad it is. I'm probably just gonna watch reviews of it just to watch people make fun of it.
watch
But,
watch the Nerdotic review. It's good.
But Terminalist, we can't get off topic.
Yeah.
Terminalist was like, dude, okay. The second rewatch of the first episode was so much better. Like all the stuff where I was like, hold on, this, that, I was picking up on stuff where I was kind of like, hold on, that could be this, that, and the other thing. Did you watch like the trailer, I guess, thing at the very end that was kind of like coming up on this season of?
Yeah.
It was at the end of episode 1.
Yeah.
So I guess we're just going straight to CIA stuff. I guess this was a one-time thing with the SEALs, which immediately made sense because I was like, why isn't there already a season 2 of Terminalist happening yet? But I have a theory. I don't know if this is true or not. I think this episode might have been one of the last things they filmed. And I think because I'm pretty sure they've been actively filming. I'm probably just coping here. Because I remember seeing some of Chris Pratt saying that they were beginning production, like either this, like within this sometime or this year. And I was like, well, hold on, how's it? So I'm just coping and saying season 2 is going to be out next year. Hey, bro, we used to be able to turn shows around in a year. Let's take 2 years. We'll do a prequel. We'll do the Ben Edwards prequel. Then we'll get True Believer book adaptation for season 2, and then we'll get his dad's origin with the Vietnam stuff or the Rhodesian stuff. Like we'll get that for season in between, and then we get season 3.
That'd be cool.
Like, can we do this? Can we do this?
That'd be cool.
Why do we have 4 years between?
Who'd you want to play his dad?
I don't know.
For the Vietnam stuff.
I think there is a book about his dad, but I'm not 100% certain. I know there's some flashback. There's like some prequel books in Jack Carr. Jack Carr's like he was a SEAL, so all the stuff in there is like good.
Yeah.
Like it's good writing. It's not like
I need to actually go read all that.
I listened to the first Terminalist book. It was very good. It's not as good as the show. The show is better.
Yeah, because it's also
mainly
like,
because
taking you through
because of
super
the Ben Edwards stuff.
Yeah, and like hyper confusing stuff also lends itself better to watching it.
I genuinely think the only thing that's even like worth stating different is the Ben Edwards stuff. The Ben Edwards stuff's not that great in the book. The Ben Edwards stuff in the book, he's kind of just like a bad guy in the book. Like he's still his friend, but he was like, I'm doing it for the money.
Yeah.
Whereas in the first season, it was like, I didn't know they were gonna kill your wife and kids. Like, dude, that's like,
yeah.
I didn't. If I'd known that, I never in a million years would have done any of it. Like, he's actually regretting what he did.
Yeah.
and he's not like, whereas in the book he was like holding a bomb and a gun to the reporter's head, and it was like it was kind of insane. It went a little comic book villain at the end for Ben Edwards. Like,
Yeah.
the show did that better. But all the other stuff is pretty much like page to screen for the most part. Outside of the reporter as a whole, it was just a different, it was a whole race swap. She was kind of also seemed like a love interest kind of thing in the book. Not at all in the movie, in the show, which is good. It wasn't like ever like love interest in the book, but there was more element of that.
Yeah.
Than I wonder. I'm guessing future books maybe there was some of that, but yeah, the first Terminalist book is worth reading. It's not quite as good, but there's a lot more detail in it because Jack Card, being a SEAL, was like,
Yeah.
you know, he was just throwing. Like, he's like, this gun specifically, this thing, and then this, that, and the other thing, and it's like, and him actually being on set helping with the show, I
That
think
is
makes
cool.
this as good as it is.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It makes, I
Helps
think that
with-
partially makes it as good as it is.
Helps with accuracy and like realism. Like,
Adapting the book,
yeah.
which seems to somehow be such a terrible task for most things, is adapting stuff.
Yeah, like
Can't just.
Rings
I
of
mean,
Power.
dude, even with Lord of the Rings too, it's like, I mean, it's obviously the greatest trilogy of all time.
Yeah.
Adapting probably the greatest fantasy world building of all time. It's still different.
Yeah, it's different. They don't have
There's
Tom
no
Bombadil
what's
at
the
all.
dude? Yeah, Tom Bombadil is completely
Yep.
changed.
They don't even have him.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
changed, isn't not in.
Yeah, he's just not
I mean,
in
there's
it.
a lot of stuff that's different. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's different.
Yeah.
But isn't a lot of the Treebeard stuff and Isengard a lot different too?
It's different, yeah. And then like
At least it's in it, bro. Bro, I didn't know this. In the theatrical, the scene where freaking Christopher Lee dies, that ain't even in it.
yeah, no, it's not in it.
Dude, when I heard that, my brain broke.
Yeah.
Why would you cut Christopher Lee out of a movie?
I don't know. But and
Hey,
then also like when
Interminable.
when Gandalf leaves the Shire to like figure out that it's the One Ring,
It's like decades.
in the book it's like
it's like decades.
I want to say 17 years. Like it's
Frodo's 50 when he leaves in the books. It's
Yeah.
like 50 or 60. He's old, bruh.
yeah, it's like,
It's decades. It's
yeah.
multiple decades.
yeah, it's a long time. And then in the movie it's like pretty quick, which understandably like you want to get out of the Shire quicker, but
Yeah. And obviously best movie trilogy of all time.
yeah,
adapted
still the best
stories
movie
of all
trilogy.
time.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive that it isn't just like page to screen and it's still the best trilogy of all time.
Yeah, and
Like,
it's not
that's impressive.
It's not close either. Like there's not another
nothing close.
there's not another trilogy where it's like
If The Dark Knight Rises had been better than The Dark Knight, it could have been. That's the only argument I'd even listen to.
Yeah.
Because Batman Begins is solid. Dark Knight is one of the best movies, and then Rises sucks.
Yeah. If Rise had been as good or better as Dark Knight, you could have argued.
It would need to be better because I think Return of the King is better than
Yeah.
I think Return of the King is better than Two Towers. I liked Fellowship more than Two Towers, but I didn't dislike Two Towers.
Yeah. I really like Two Towers.
Two Towers. The Helm's Deep stuff's all really cool. They gotta
Yeah.
fire their castle design, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
The castles are just designed to look cool. They aren't strategic at all.
No, not at all.
There's
Not
no
at all.
murder. There ain't enough murder holes, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Return of the
let's not
King
talk about Lord of the Rings.
is Return of the King.
We can't talk about Lord of the Rings. We're gonna,
Real quick though, Return of the King does change a lot of stuff from the book. I feel like it changes more, but it's still.
it was my favorite one of them.
Yeah, I love Return of the King.
It was the one where I least had there. I feel like in the first one there was always a story, and not the first one. In Two Towers, the problem with Two Towers is there was always at least one storyline happening that I didn't care that much about. In Two Towers, it traded back and forth between Merry and Pippin and Frodo and Sam.
Yeah.
When like there was at some points in the movie, Sam and Frodo's story was like, it was like I wanted that, and then the Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli journey, the
Yes.
whole road stuff.
And then sometimes you were like, "Oh, I want the Merry and Pippin."
Towards the end of the movie, it flopped, and it was
Yes,
like,
yes.
okay, now the Merry and Pippin stuff's interesting and that stuff, but I don't care as much about the Frodo and.
Yeah.
But all right, we can talk about Lord of the Rings for hours because I've actually seen them now.
Yeah, I was sorry. I was going to talk about the whole Smeagol Gollum thing in Two Towers, but no,
we don't
not
have time. We don't have time.
No,
We
no,
don't
it's
have time.
There's no time. We'll do it live.
But yes, Terminalist, dude. Okay, I love the comparison of like he watched as they kept this CIA asset safe. First off, I'm glad that I was a little worried that because this was gonna be a CIA story, it was gonna get all CIA propaganda. But they were like, "We're going straight to Tim Osmond references, dude.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Look up CIA asset Tim Osmond and like,
Yeah. They were immediately like,
or that's a joke. Tim Osmond is not a real CIA asset.
just kidding.
Tim Osmond, look it up. Tim Osmond, CIA asset.
Don't look it up because it's nothing.
As a joke. It's a hypothetical.
It's
scenario.
a fake. It's not real. It's a.
Anyway, I was like, so that was cool that there was like some and like if you listen to podcast, like Sean Ryan always has some guys on who are in GWAT and stuff like that. Agency CIA was doing shady stuff around it in the GWAT, bro. Like, yeah. Hey, the only difference between Iran and the U.S. is the U.S. is better at funding terrorist organizations than Iran.
We do it better.
But so I was glad that it wasn't just CIA propaganda. It was the opposite. It was black pill CIA. CIA's evil.
Yeah.
CIA is funding terrorists. I was glad that the big twist, or not twist, I guess, but like big hook at the end where he kills the ISIS leader was like, it actually was reasonable. Like it wasn't just like a dumb moment that caused it. It was like, oh yeah, I see why he did that.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine that story's having consequences and then the consequences play out in later scenes. It's insane that we have to praise this.
That kind of sucks. I don't know. I feel like you should just do stuff and then there shouldn't be any repercussions. And it shouldn't affect the other plot points.
This should be the 7 out of 10 show that we're like,
hey,
at least we get to watch Terminalist next. I mean, that'll be fun. We probably won't talk about it that much, but it's like we're sitting here like, dude, the scene before it impacts the next scene, dude. There's not a line of dialogue in it that's like, whoopie doopie boo. Dude, it was like, and I was laughing because it wasn't in the show, and I knew it wasn't gonna be. When he's talking trash about Hastings, and then he walks up behind him, I'm like, he's right behind me, isn't he?
Brought to you by Disney Plus.
What'd you think about Hastings' character, Rafe Hastings?
That was the
Big, the tall
super
guy.
big guy. I like him.
He's
cool.
lieutenant. He's lieutenant.
Yeah.
I guess he's gonna be in the show. I don't think we're gonna get Chris Pratt anymore. Maybe he'll be in.
I think he might pop
episode,
up once, but I don't think he'll be as
It
involved.
seems like the rest is gonna be CIA stuff. It's gonna be Ben Edwards. It seems like part of like some payback thing. It'll be Hastings and Edwards, and then Hastings got Reese the boat, and I guess Ben too, the boat at the end of Terminal Season 1. So he will be back, and apparently in the book that they're adapting for Season 2, he also plays a big part. So I'd imagine that's what's going to be important with this, which is interesting. I assumed he was going to be dead. The second I saw him, I was like, oh, 2 weeks from retirement. But
Yeah. I liked him. I think all
what
the
about Mo? Mo was like the ISF leader guy. He was the driver when they went in through the checkpoint, stuff like that.
Yeah, he was good.
He's in the Covenant, that movie with Jake Gyllenhaal and
it was good.
But,
I didn't think there was a bad character in it yet. Like there wasn't a character where I was just like, this doesn't matter. I don't care. I think something they did well in this, and I guess we didn't really see it in Terminalist, but we did a little bit, is like the dynamic between them all. It's like
they did that in Terminalist. Right?
They do that really well. They did it well in Terminalist. I just mean we see it less because all of them except for his best friend die. And then like you see the hallucination with Boozer a couple times, but like you don't really, most of them are dead.
Yeah.
And then you see his other friends and stuff, but like his fellow operators, like most of them are dead. But something that Terminalist has always done very well.
That's the only other thing in the book. So you just mentioned, you would knock the core member. The only thing that the book does better that the movies don't is explaining his rich Mexican friend.
Yeah. And the
Because he
show is
comes
just
out
kind of
of
like,
nowhere.
and
in
the show is
show.
just like, yeah, this is my boy. He's rich. He lives in Mexico.
It's still a little bit like kind of out of nowhere in the book, but they at least because it's a book, they can explain the background of it.
Yeah.
In the
I was
show,
like-
it was just like, what is happening?
It's
This
like,
is
where
lit,
did
but
he
what?
come from? This is chill. I like this, but who's this guy?
Sorry, you just unlocked that core memory by saying
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about the dynamics between them. That's the only thing. That's the thing where the show gets the Ben Edwards twist better than the book. The book does that at least a lot better.
Yeah, yeah. But all that
Just
stuff.
wanted an intro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I hope we get it. I hope episode 2 has an intro. Bro, when they played Hell's Bells, I was hooked. I was like, because the first scene, you said you liked the bridge scene.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I like the version.
I didn't dislike it, but I was kind of like, all right, where are we going with this?
Yeah.
You know, it's all right. The firefight's interesting. I don't know about, kind of what's happening
Yeah. Yeah.
so far. I
as
don't
much.
know. I can't tell, what's going on. And
Then,
I know that's
bro,
kind of the point.
Give me the
But
U.S.
then they play Hell's Bells, and I was like, yes, sir,
Give me-
bro. I'm
give-
here.
give me the-
Terminal List.
Give me the U.S. military. Give me the military-industrial complex and rock and roll, and it's like you got me. You got me. I'm watching the show.
Navy SEALs and Hell's Bells, and I was
It's
like,
like-
oh yeah, okay, yeah.
It's like,
yeah, we're set.
oh, okay, we're good. You guys,
And
you guys
they
did
did
it.
this. Peacemaker did this as well, and it's something I do like, where it's like, okay, the acting that kicks off the whole thing doesn't just happen because the show is starting. It's like
Yeah.
something happens, and then months later, also causes that effect.
Yeah,
This was
yeah,
like
like it was-
3 months. There was 3 months between the prisoner exchange and this, or in Peacemaker, it was way worse, but it was a little bit. There's 6 months between the opening scene and what happens. Like Last of Us season 1 did a good job doing that. It opened with like a talk show from the 70s, but it doesn't actually affect anything until the 2000s. I like
Yeah.
doing that more than it's like, oh, the movie started. Time to
Now things are
go.
happening. Yeah.
That's kind of what that's Lord of the Rings did that, but Lord of the Rings is good, so I don't care.
Yeah. That's true. And it also
There's
didn't
also the
start
there's
you
also
with,
the
like-
argument. There's also the argument that the movie is happening because this stuff is starting now, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
Which is
but-
fair, but there's a clear difference between that and like a plot contrivance of like, now that the movie's happening, this 1 in a million chance also happened, like Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
But
In Terminalist, it set that up.
yeah. Yeah. And then like
You go.
and then all the other stuff that happens is for a reason. Like it's not just
Yes, I was about to say that. We can't say it enough. Every scene actually impacts the show.
yeah.
It's amazing.
And
It's
it
a miracle.
happens because of something else that impacts this, which
The
impacts the next
dialogue
thing.
matters. I can't believe it. I hate that we gotta say this.
We
I
are
hate that we gotta
so
say this
bad.
like this is something that's amazing and groundbreaking.
Now
It's like,
it is though.
it's basic. This should
Like-
be like we were just talking about with Peacemaker. You have an A plot and a B plot. The A plot is this guy's the weapons deal. The CIA's working with him. The B plot is they got to get the ISIS leader.
Yeah.
And obviously, the B plot's going to affect the A plot.
And it's gonna
Because,
affect
this
the
is a little
other side
deeper
plots.
than just a surface level show.
Mhm.
We were just talking about it. That's a basic concept, but it's like, they did it. Cinema. This is the greatest superhero movie ever made.
Yeah. I'm so excited for the rest of Terminalist. I need to.
I'm curious.
gotta finish the
I'm,
first
I'm
three.
getting some Modern Warfare 2, not the new one that sucked, Modern Warfare 2 campaign
2009.
vibes. No,
2000.
that was the good Modern Warfare.
No, I'm saying, are you talking about
2022.
2009? As in, like, you said you got Modern Warfare.
No, I'm saying I'm getting vibes from the 2022 one, but there were elements in the 2022 Modern Warfare game that I didn't mind. Just the Task Force 141 stuff is kind of what I'm getting at here. It's like, well, that's what I feel like we're going to. It's that mixed with some Black Ops, Cold War stuff. It's a spy thriller, is what
Yes.
this season's going to be.
Yes.
I am a little worried about some of the. I don't know how much it's going to distract the accuracy stuff. Jack Carr was a Navy SEAL, so he can do all the SEAL stuff accurately. He was not in the CIA.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
I don't know how accurate all that's going to be. And I'm sure it doesn't need to be like, that wouldn't happen in real life, but it's kind of nice with how grounded Terminalist felt in reality.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like
To an
that's,
extent.
it's like that's probably not gonna happen, but they literally
But it
lay out
could.
exactly how and why it happened, and you're like, shit. Yeah. No, that could happen.
Like, so far, having the CIA asset be a terrorist guy, I was like, yep, that
like-
would happen. That actively happens. It's still happening. Maybe. Hypothetically, in mind.
It could happen in Minecraft.
I feel like we're gonna get
in
the
GTA.
parts I liked about season 1 of Jack Ryan,
Mm-hmm.
and then the parts of Jack Ryan that completely suck after that. I feel like we're gonna get only the good parts, and that's gonna be this show.
Yeah. I mean,
It's gonna be like Jack Ryan if it didn't fall off hard after season 2.
yeah. Yeah. I hope so. I mean,
I'm looking forward to a good spy thriller.
yeah, I'm just
I
looking forward
wish we
to
were
a
gonna
good
get more
show
Chris
I
Pratt,
enjoy watching.
but I wish we were gonna get more James Reese, but I don't think we're going to.
Yeah.
But
And it's like
I'm cool learning new characters.
I get the whole show not having Chris Pratt because then the whole time you're just like, it's Reese, it's Reese, it's Reese.
Yeah.
I wish we got a little more.
Let's rapid fire through some stuff real quick, and then we'll wrap it up here because there is a lot more stuff we want to talk about. Let me pull up the screen share real quick. We won't spend too much time on these because we'll probably need to talk about them at a later date. Where's my screen share? Here we go. And then hold on. No. Sorry. No, now I'm just being an idiot. Okay, there we go. All right, we ready? We good?
We're all good.
Okay, cool. So Terminalist was awesome. Looking forward to
Yes.
finishing it. Are we gonna be back? Like, we'll be talking about it every week. Assuming we're going live, it'll be a little segment because it comes out on Wednesdays. We were wanting to do like an hour ish exclusively Terminalist based, but then it's releasing on but it's releasing exclusively on Wednesdays. And if we're gonna do this mainly on Wednesdays, we still could. I mean, hey, we got 2 episodes. We got 2 episodes, so maybe we should get a little hour streaming tomorrow and talk about it.
We'll see what's up. But
all right, real quick,
Spider-Man Brand New Day
stuff.
suit. I think
Bro,
the
the
suit
suit is amazing.
The suit's great.
Zach,
The suit's great.
you getting that audio?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're getting that audio or not. Okay, bro. Yo, it's the best suit ever, and it's so good. It looks so good.
It's
Bro, it's the best. It's the most. I mean, it's the most. It is probably the most comic accurate suit ever. I would argue.
yeah. Probably is.
I mean, what else is there? The Wolverine one in Deadpool Wolverine was kind of close.
Yeah, but it was also so CGI'd for the mask at least that it kind of
Yeah, but still,
yes,
like, I'm not. Let's just ignore all of that. Like
no, it's
comic accurate. The suit.
It's yeah.
You know, it's
It
like,
looks good.
it might be this one. I can't think of
It looks
anyone
good.
else. Iron Man's looks way different actually.
Yeah, it's way different. It's
Captain
like
Captain America in the Avengers is
yes,
a pretty accurate.
it's very
one
good.
to the comic stuff.
But I think this might be
Sam
like,
Wilson's is pretty accurate too. In fairness, Sam Wilson Captain America is pretty accurate, and so is the freaking Falcon in Brave New World, the dumb Falcon that is horrible in the comics.
hey,
Arguably better in the movie.
trash
that one's
imitates
almost
trash.
But bro, either way, like, I don't want to talk about Brave New World because this Spider-Man suit looks awesome.
Yeah, Spider-Man
Bro,
suit
I
looks
think
fantastic.
I think this might be. I hope it's not. And maybe it's just a bargaining thing. This might be. I'm thinking this might be Tom Holland's last one, bro.
Really?
Well, okay, he's not signed for like 3 more movies. He's signed movie to movie at this point,
Yeah.
which is smart, intelligent, because they're gonna make $1 billion plus with this movie,
For sure.
and then he can renegotiate. But like, dude, I mean, he's had a rough go of it, bro, as far as the Hollywood stuff. Well, he also had some alcohol. He had some alcohol stuff.
Yeah.
Some alcohol problems, stuff like that. And it's like, I think he likes Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, Spider-Man as a whole is just a pain for everyone because Marvel and Sony hate working together.
Yeah. So it puts him in kind
That's
of a
why
crappy
Spider-Man
position.
ain't gonna be in Avengers, bro.
Yeah, which
He ain't
is
in Avengers Doomsday.
ridiculous. But it's like it screws him over because like he wants to play Spider-Man. He can only do that if they can work together and like
Hey, but like,
figure out
well,
their
on top of that,
differences.
he's engaged, bro. He's engaged. He talked about wanting to like just go like I think he wants to retire and like retire from Hollywood and just do like stage acting, like local stage acting.
Yeah. Which
Is like, I mean, it's kind of sad, but it's like I get it. All of his other movies suck, dude. For the most part, that's the main thing, bro. All his other
Yeah.
movies suck. Like
Uncharted.
that's probably why he wants to retire. Bro.
Uncharted's
Bro, Uncharted's so disappointing.
it's fun to
In
watch.
fairness, I don't like the games, bro. I think the story concept is cool. The gameplay in the first Uncharted games, groundbreaking at the time. I get that. It's a snooze fest to play now. It's so boring. The
Yeah.
4th one I know is amazing, but yeah, that was disappointing.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. I mean, he's gonna be in the Odyssey.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll be good because it's Christopher Nolan, so it's gonna be good. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not gonna say it's bad until I see it, and if it's bad, then it'll be bad. Until I see it and it's bad, it's good because it's Christopher Nolan.
If Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey is bad, I might never watch a movie again.
I'm only not gonna say that because I have seen a bad Christopher Nolan movie. You know, if there was 0 Christopher Nolan movies ever that were bad,
that was also
I would say that.
That was also his 3rd Batman movie.
Okay, but also Tenet.
It's not
COVID. Hey, it's COVID. It's COVID.
It's not bad.
No, it's bad. It's bad.
You just don't understand it.
That's it. Yeah, but the problem is no one understands it except Christopher Nolan. Either way, I will never say Christopher Nolan movie's bad until I've seen it 5 times. Because the first 4 times I'd be like, no, it's my fault. It's like a toxic relationship.
Yeah, it kind of is, but like
I will
only
convince
sometimes.
myself. I will convince myself if a Christopher Nolan movie's bad. I think I've seen Tenet 4 times, and I'm still not convinced it's a bad movie. I think it might just be my fault. I think if I can just understand it, then I think we'll be good.
You're right.
I think it's gonna be good.
Chris, it's my fault.
Rises is genius. The spine punches. We're just missing the final piece.
Hey,
it's the studio's fault.
He just has to drop the rope. He just has to drop the rope.
I think it was the studio's fault.
You're right. It was the studio's fault.
Okay, I'm never gonna say a Christopher Nolan thing is bad, until I see it. But dude, on top of that, Zendaya's rolling in money.
Yeah,
he don't got to do anything if he don't want to, bro.
He's rolling in money.
So, I think it might be. Sony has to make a Spider-Man movie every 2 to 3 years or something. So there'll be this one, and then they'll have Beyond within the next 20 years.
Maybe.
Apparently, Shameik Moore was doing voice acting for that recently. I saw.
Yeah, he was probably in a booth by himself.
Yeah, once that's done, they'll probably once that's done, and if this, let's just say, I hope it's not. Let's say this is Tom Holland's last one. I hope we get a whole trilogy, and then Tom Holland's like, all right, I'm done. I'm cool. I've done what I wanted with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know, I hope we get. I'm pissed that's gonna be at college and not in high school. I just want Spider-Man in high school, bro. But
yeah, I
just hope we get like almost standalone, dude. Like that's kind of the reason I'm glad it's in the It's like in the MCU, but it's not. Is it's like we might not get freaking multiverse, bro. Can he just fight the Sinister Six, bro?
Please, just make Spider-Man PS4. Just make that a movie, bro.
Don't make the sequel.
Nope. I said PS4.
The first one.
I said PS4. Make that a movie.
If let's say this is the last one, they'll do Beyond. After that, they're gonna try to do live action Miles Morales. That'd be my guess. And then live action Spider-Verse, maybe. I don't know, dude. I mean, there's a reason they keep making these horrible villain movies. It's because they need to keep the rights to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So we'll see. The simplest way would probably be once Tom Holland's done, cast a new Spider-Man, have the Spider-Man movie, do some villain movies.
Well, after Secret Wars, they're gonna reset the MCU.
Yeah, but I don't think Spider-Man's gonna be a part of it.
No,
I think we're gonna be back to square one.
Yeah, but then it's potentially we could have good stuff again.
I think once they reset, I think we're back to square one because I mean, the MCU, maybe if they get real big again, they just don't like working together, dude.
No.
And Sony, I mean, Disney doesn't get anything out of these movies. They get like 25% of the box office or something like that. It's basically nothing. They do, I think, get most of the merch sales for Spider-Man stuff, which I'm sure they like because Spider-Man moves some merch, bro.
Brother.
But yeah, I hope it's not the last one. These freaking Tom Holland movies, the only thing that's like consistently not making me want to die. It's Marvel. I mean, no way. Okay, Far From Home was pretty bad.
Far From Home was bad, but that's not.
It's not.
That's not his fault.
It's not awful. It's not awful.
It's
but
bad.
It's like it's not. It ain't. I don't even know that it's bad. But it's not though.
It's not terrible.
But
it's not good.
Yeah, I'd rather watch it than a whole bunch of stuff.
Caleb, there's scrolls in it.
There are?
Yup.
Oh yeah. It's so brief. That doesn't matter. That
is.
was before they were lame. No, they were always lame. That was before. That was before Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
Okay. No Way Home sucks. Not No Way Home. Far From Home sucks. No Way Home. It's pretty cameo and like key jangly, but there's good character development in there.
Yes.
There's actual good character.
And there's good
character growth.
There's good scenes. There's good dialogue. There's good action. It's good. It's fun.
Yeah, ish. Yeah. It's I do agree it gets worse every time you rewatch it, but there is actual character
Yes.
arc in there. Plus, remember how hopeful we were? Kingpin just showed up in Hawkeye, and Charlie Cox is here in No Way Home. It was like 2 days back to back. We're Daredevil season 4.
To be young and oblivious again.
Yeah, we used to not be black-pilled. But speaking of Daredevil season 4, Punisher. He's driving a tank.
Sick.
Driving a tank.
We are back.
Whoa! There's also a photo out there of him holding M16, and I saw someone say it was an RPG. Just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
Not the same.
I remember.
Not even close.
I remember when you sent me that. I was like,
yeah, not even close. It's just not an RPG.
there's like a visible
RPGs.
There's a visible magazine.
RPGs famously have magazines and muzzle brakes.
Yeah.
Famously.
And
optics, hollow sights,
and muzzles for that matter.
The M16 rail on the top.
Yeah.
Famously,
they have
RPGs
those.
do have those.
They have those.
But yeah, okay, Spider-Man, Punisher, Hulk. Do I really think it's gonna be amazing? I don't have any hope that anything's gonna be amazing anymore. They've killed it. I can't be happy.
That's fair.
Superman might have been it. That might have been the thing.
Yeah, and then it was
like,
bad.
If
so...
Superman had been good, I might have been like, okay, hold on, they can make good stuff.
Yeah, but they just
that's not even true. It's Born Again. If Born Again had been like season 4, I'd have been like, there's good stuff. They can do it.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, yeah, no, nothing. Everything is worthless. That's why I started making YouTube videos, dude. It was so bad. I was like, I gotta talk about it. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. I hate this. I want to die inside every time I think about it.
Dude, watching Ironheart actually, like, it hurt.
Ironheart didn't do that much to me because I knew it was gonna suck, dude. Born Again broke me.
Yeah.
I didn't even need it to be good. I just needed it not to suck, and it sucked.
Yeah.
At least John Bernthal.
Hey.
I like John Bernthal.
Keys.
Glad. Hey, Odyssey. I think this could be interesting. It's nice to see Punisher. It's nice to see Punisher and Spider-Man working together.
Them interacting.
Together, who knows? Interacting. Cool.
If they have a good dialogue writer, it'll be good. If they don't, it'll be...
If the guy who accidentally got that scene from Daredevil episode 4 in there is writing this movie, hey, it could be pretty good.
Could be good.
If he accidentally writes this movie, that could be solid. That's brand new day stuff. The suit looks amazing.
Yeah,
Punisher's in it.
Suit looks great.
The Punisher suit looks pretty cool too. I don't think I have a photo of it.
Punisher looks good. Punisher looks
The skull pops really good.
Yeah.
I like how much skull pops.
I always like bearded Punisher too. I like Punisher with a beard.
Sometimes. I don't know. I go back and forth.
I like both. But I
go back and forth.
I like both. Although when he does
Speaking of peak.
Hey, yeah. We back.
Do you want to finish what you're saying about bearded Punisher?
Oh, like when he buzzes his hair, I'm like, yeah, we're back. But I like long hair Punisher too, with beard. Like, whatever.
This might be 2026 Game of the Year.
I mean, what else came out this year?
Lego. No, I'm saying 2026.
Yeah, I meant next. Like, what else is coming out?
I don't care. Oh, hey, no, Modern Warfare 4. Lego
Game
Batman.
of the year.
Lego Batman. We're getting Lego Arkham, bro.
This is bad. This is peak.
This is gonna be peak, bro.
This is gonna be so.
We got Heath Ledger, Joker right here. Okay, the only thing that I didn't like about the trailer was the voice acting for Batman.
Yeah,
I didn't like it. You either got to do. I get it. Do your own thing, or like you better be pretty good at trying to be Kevin Conroy if you're doing a voice acting for Batman.
Yeah.
It's only one line. Maybe I'm just being way too harsh on it. I was like, it doesn't feel like Batman. I don't know why they didn't just get the guy who did Origins to do it.
Yeah, he was great.
You know,
I mean,
if you can't get Conroy, on top of that, I don't know why you wouldn't go get Mark Hamill Joker, but whatever. Maybe he just didn't want to do it.
No,
he did the
after Kevin Conroy died. He said he wasn't going to do Joker anymore.
Yeah, that's bad. I mean,
but like,
bad for his. That's. I mean, what else is Mark Hamill going to do?
I mean, he doesn't need to do anything. He's rich.
Yeah, he's a piece of crap.
Well, yeah, but he's also like he was friends with Kevin Conroy, and
Yeah,
he
he's-
died, and he's like, he's my Batman.
I
don't
get
need
it.
Joker
I
anymore.
get it. I get it. But still,
Just like bring Kevin Conroy back to life.
bro, I would sacrifice so many people in Hollywood for Kevin Conroy.
The amount
to
of
come back to
people
life.
I would kill for Kevin Conroy to be
Bro,
alive.
how does Kevin Spacey still get to be alive and Kevin Conroy's dead?
We should fix that. We should,
Bro, Diddy got like 2 months sentence,
bro.
and Kevin Conroy's dead.
Bro.
Would you let Epstein live if Kevin Conroy could live?
Yes. No
Would you let him-
question.
Would you let him?
I'd let
get
him
away with
walk
his
free.
crime?
I don't care. Give me Kevin Conroy Batman back. I don't care.
Everyone's release the Epstein list until I see Kevin Conroy name on there. Then I will be like, this is fake. This is AI.
Bro,
deep
bro,
fake.
I don't care. Caleb, hear me out. I don't care. Put Alan Richardson in the bat suit and do ADR to give me Kevin Conroy's voice over it. I don't care. Give me Kevin Conroy Batman. That'd be peak. That'd be peak.
Dude, I just need him to go back and dub over the Dark Knight. I mean, I say that he's dead. Rest in peace, Kevin Conroy.
Rest
He's
in
the
peace.
legend.
He's literally Batman.
I
Batman.
think we literally ended our last show talking about that.
We did.
YouTube video with the animation of like
bro.
the Conroy. Bro, if they would go,
Chills
if they would
every
have gone
time.
back, if they would have gone back and dubbed over,
Yeah.
it would have peaked. Okay, I gotta piss real quick. Talk about Lego Batman.
Okay. I'm hyped for Lego Batman. I saw the Riddler trophies are gonna be in it. Or at least I think Riddler trophies are gonna be in it. And I got Arkham game flashbacks. Like, bro, Riddler trophies are hell. I get why they're there. Riddler trophies are the most painful, like, horrid thing about the Arkham games. Other than, like, Arkham Knight, you literally just use the Batmobile the entirety of the game. And that's, like, you overuse it a lot. But, I mean, I'm hyped for Lego Batman. Lego Batman games are always peak. Lego games aren't always peak. But, like, the first Lego Marvel Superheroes was, like, my childhood. I love that game. The old Lego Batman games were amazing. A lot of the other Lego games kind of suck. But, I mean, bro, look at it. The bat suit looks great. It looks like the Pattinson suit. Looks good. Joker looks phenomenal. Bane is huge. He's not tiny. Gotham looks good. The gliding looks... Oh! The gliding is
Bring the
great.
rain back.
Bring back Arkham Knight Rain. Bring it back.
Yeah. So obviously Kevin Conroy, the legend, rest in peace, can't be in it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I think that would make me like even more like, oh yeah, it's time, bro. But if it was Conroy and Hamill,
Yeah.
because so it's gonna follow. Supposedly, it's gonna follow. It's gonna have elements from every film. So I'm expecting the Danny Elfman Batman theme, the old Keaton theme, the Batman. That's the Batman theme. When you think of Batman, that's the theme. Now there are other good themes. Like I'm sure we're gonna get a rendition of the Giacchino dun 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 dun. Yeah. But the main theme should be the.
Yeah. I think we're gonna get those like specific Batman themes when we're getting the scenes from their movie. Like that's when we're gonna get the Giacchino.
That's gonna be
theme.
dun dun dun, bro. Are we kidding? This is happening in Lego, bro.
Like, bro, we see the fit. It's
I thought this was fake when I saw it, and I was like, wait, that's real. This
Bro.
game's about to be cinema.
This
Like
game's
this
about to
guy,
be
bro. This
so
guy right here,
peak.
bro.
That's
what I did when I
literally
saw
me,
that,
bro.
bro.
That's literally me. That looks so good, bro. The suit looks good. I love the suit.
Yeah. How about the combat, bro?
Bro, it's Arkham.
I know, bro.
It's-
Give me that free flow.
It's beautiful,
Lego
bro.
free flow.
Oh
I didn't.
my
I wasn't taking the time to pull it up. But it's also there's like Predator encounter. Like it seems like it's literally just a reskinned Arkham game.
Yeah.
Apparently the open world is gonna be bigger than Arkham Knight.
Yeah. Are we gonna get like Joker origin in this? I thought I saw something about that, but I don't remember.
I hope not. I don't want to.
I hope not. I thought I saw like one throwaway thing about like the Red Hood gang and like
I severely hope. I guess if it's a Red Hood gang, I wouldn't mind it. We get the Killing Joke. That's the closest you're ever gonna get to a Joker origin. And you never.
Yeah.
The Joker 2019. I guess the closest you'll get to a quote unquote origin.
but it's
That's not comic. That's not comic Joker. That's
Yeah.
not Lego Joker. That's not any rendition of Joker with Batman in it.
Yeah.
Joker didn't have an origin. Killing Joke is like the only thing. The Red Hood gang pushing Nevada acid is kind of the only origin you're
Yeah.
gonna give Joker, which is how it should be.
Yeah.
That's the
Yes.
game everyone is hype about, looking forward to.
We
The
are
game-
all hype about Lego Batman.
The game that I am one of like 400 people in the world that I'm actually like, all right, I'm ready for this. This is big news. Is the Black Ops 7 stuff? It's big news because of how unpopular this was
Yeah.
when this was announced. Dude, this thing is ratioed to oblivion on YouTube. And I don't blame most people. I'm also fine with everyone hating this because stay away from Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty's
For all
not
I
fun.
care.
Unless it,
No,
like it
okay,
is.
hold on.
I enjoy
What
it.
what are your thoughts on just any of this? Obviously, I'll go into mine in a bit because I'm obviously gonna have a lot more to say on this than you. But
Yeah, I know you you're more into the competitive stuff and like you're way better than I ever have been. But I enjoy playing Call of Duty. It's fun. But like I don't care as much cuz like
what about so Battlefield 6 was announced and everyone played the beta and they loved the beta. I don't know. Battlefield's never really been my game. If it was
No.
free, I would have played it.
I've never been a
I'm
huge
not-
Battlefield guy.
I don't love the giant open war game modes. The closest was in COD World War II with Ground War that I used to get
Yeah.
turned on COD World War II Ground War.
Yeah, I cooked on that.
I was also trash at COD and I was like just camping corners, but I didn't know what I was doing. People are complaining, and rightfully so, I will say. It's the same you get with COD, and you always reach a blow every year with this. It happened back in 2017 with Infinite Warfare. You're releasing $70 DLC. You're releasing $70. It's the same game. You're releasing the same game every
Yeah.
year,
Yeah.
$70. Which I will say, if this wasn't on Game Pass, I would expect this thing to tank
Yeah.
completely,
Yeah.
to be fair. This happened with Infinite Warfare. IW came out, people were sick of jetpacks because they're stupid. And they got, in fairness, the rest of IW had some faults, a lot of faults. And it got tanked to oblivion. Everyone played Modern Warfare Remastered instead of IW. All right, my nuance. I am a competitive Call of Duty fan. I watch the esport. Dog. Watching casual people, I ain't never playing this. Leave. I don't care. It's because here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna say I want this changed and that changed, and this needs to be easier, and then you're gonna quit playing after December, and it's the competitive fans and the players who are stuck with your piece of crap game in April.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if you look at the Twitter post, it's like the last good game was Modern Warfare 2019. That's the second worst Call of Duty ever made.
The campaign was
You only like the campaign's fire.
the campaign's great.
That's the only thing positive I'll ever say about
The
it.
game sucks. Clean House Mission, I've played it 150,000 times.
Hey, if you think the multiplayer was good, you only think that because of COVID. I'm sorry. The multiplayer is trash. The spawn system is awful. You die in a second. The movement was kind of fun with the good slide. That was like I'll say that was probably the best slide cancel as far as like
Yeah, the slide
Overall
cancel. The slide
enjoyment?
cancel was good.
that felt good in that game. You could B-hop. That felt all right in that game. Didn't matter. You died in 3 seconds. There weren't red dots on the mini map. The spawn system was awful. They added doors. Bro, why did we add doors? I don't care. I could rage about Call of Duty constantly. It's not the worst game ever made. That came out 3 years later. Because of all the people talking about how amazing Modern Warfare 2019 is, they doubled down and made MW2. And it sold like crazy. And it's the worst game ever made, Call of Duty wise.
Yeah, it's terrible.
So people can say that, whatever. I totally get it. Casual guys don't care. They're like, we will not be playing this. Bye. Give me raid. Give me raid hardpoint.
Oh,
I know you're ready. I know
I'm
you're
s-
ready for this.
I'm back. My prime is back, bro. I can be
It looks
good at Call of
too, bro.
Duty again.
It's they gave it the weeb overhaul, bro. The weeb overhaul, bro. But yeah, just briefly, I am pissed that the campaign is a co-op campaign and it's ending with a multiplayer extraction mission, bro. Just give me a basic story in these campaigns, dude.
Yeah.
They tried to revolutionize the wheel with, I think it was MW2/MW3, bro. Just give me a campaign, dog.
Yeah, no, the MW3 campaign was so annoying to
Give me a 4-hour self-contained story.
Yeah. So let me go kill
2019
people.
did a great job of that.
Give me like a stealth mission where we clear out a house. Give me a sniper thing, and then just let me kill a bunch of people.
Bro, Cold Wars was lit.
Brother.
The CIA, MK Ultra stuff. World War II's is lit.
Peak. World War II's campaign is...
Did you play Black Ops 2's campaign?
Yes. Yes.
I haven't.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
So Black Ops 7's the sequel to Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
That sounds really confusing when you word it like that.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. So yeah. I'm probably not, bro. The smartest thing they did was an MW2. They gave you a week early access to play the campaign if you pre-ordered the game, which is genius because here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna pre-order the game, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'll start with the campaign, and then I'm gonna go to the multiplayer, and then I'm gonna be on my phone, and I'm gonna see all the people I'm following on Twitter and Twitch playing the game, and I'm gonna be like, I gotta go play, bro. I gotta start the camo grind, and then I'm never gonna touch the campaign." That's what happened with Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
MW2 and MW3. I hated the campaign shows. They let me play them a week early. So I got through the campaign, and I'm like, I didn't like it, but at least I didn't waste my time playing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Black Ops 6, I played 2 missions. I was like, it's all right, but I'm not like here. I'm not like, all right, yeah, let's go. This is a banger.
Yeah, I was like, it's, you know.
So I was like, I'm going to go play the multiplayer. I'm going to go play campaign. Or not campaign. I'm going to go play the camo grind. They are adding a campaign camo grind. So the Jake tier has been added.
Yes. I was made for this. I was made for it. Dude, if there was a camo in Modern Warfare for playing the clean house mission.
Clean house?
Like,
I don't know why they wouldn't do a camo for that. The
Bro,
achievement for you use 1 bullet and for every kill
Yep.
and you don't take damage.
I'd have that.
They should have given you a camo for that, bro.
Bro, I'd have it. Like, that was... Dude, my brother and I would literally play that mission over. We'd go back and forth playing it, and we'd literally play it like.
Dude,
20
you gotta
times
play. You gotta play the old MWs. I have.
I played the Modern Warfare 2 original. I haven't played the Modern Warfare
MW.
1
I have MWR.
Mhm.
It's lit. The MWR campaign was lit. Playing that into MW2 is fire, and I know I haven't played MW3, but I know MW3. I know gets a lot of the like. There's some stuff that's like. Whereas MW2 feels like you're an elite task force operator, and so some of the stuff's a little action movie. MW3 is like you're a basic soldier, and you're like in a Mission Impossible movie every other campaign mission.
Bro, MW2 so no Russian was like
MW2 is
you walk out and you're like
no Russian is the greatest scene I've ever bro. I love that mission. See them kids, you know, type shit.
I mean, no, it's a crazy like story wise. It's like holy shit.
That campaign mission changed video games too.
Yeah, like it was
all
like
over the news.
Oh, it's crazy. But and then
MW2's campaign is so good.
Like when they attacked the
There's
White
literally not
House,
a bad
bro.
mission. Whiskey Hotel is my favorite Call of Duty campaign mission.
That's
next to that is dude, there's so many good ones. One of them that always stands out to me is the COD World War II one. It's the last one before you go to the hill where Turner dies. I don't know if that clears it up. It's post D-Day, post the early missions, but it's before the stuff really starts to get bad. You're in the Ardennes forest, and it's like it's kind of got some stealth elements a little bit. It might be the one where you get artillery struck and it kind of breaks up the whole mission all the way through.
Yes,
I don't know.
Yes, the one in the snow where you're like across the plain between
not
the
snow,
two
not the
pieces
snow.
of forest.
That's the snow is the Battle of the Bulge one. That one's fun. I don't like that one as much because there's the plane cut in.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
World War II's lit.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm remembering all the missions now, and I'm like,
they're all fire.
Might have to reinstall.
I'll be back on that eventually.
That was peak.
But I guess it is co-op. Maybe me and Corbin and Dylan will hit it up or something. That could be fun. Could be good content. That's the only reason I'll even probably play the Black Ops 7 campaign. I have no interest in the campaign.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care about it. It's whatever.
I'm gonna be selfish because, like I said, casual players, bye-bye. I don't care. You all said we're playing Battlefield 6. We do not care about this game.
Good.
Because guess what? Modern Warfare 4 is apparently them. They just took MW2. And then they looked at all the changes Sledgehammer made for MW3 that made it not a bad game. And then they were like, we don't need that. Let's double down on Modern Warfare 2. There's no red dots right now. There's no they're putting doors back in. The Omni movement in Black Ops 6, which as awful as the maps were in Black Ops 6, being able to sprint sideways, once you do that in a COD, every other COD feels bad.
Yeah.
You never realized you needed that until you played Black Ops 6. Not in the game, not in MW4. The campaign in MW3 sucked, ruined the Makarov stuff.
Yeah.
So the campaign's going to suck. There's no zombies because IW can't make zombies. If it wasn't on Xbox Game Pass, I would not be getting it.
Yeah.
I'd be skipping. I wouldn't buy it. MW2, I was like, I'm never buying an IW game again. And I'm not. I'll play it on Game Pass maybe. I probably won't. Only reason I will is the first month. That's when Call of Duty is most fun, when the hype for the first month.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are going to play Black Ops 6 because it's going to be free on Game Pass. Or not Black Ops 6, Black Ops 7.
Yeah.
It's going to come out on Black, and then the people who dope, like, I'll play it, and they'll be like, nah, Jake, this is lit. It's back. And then you're like, it must be lit. I'm playing it.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is fire for like a few days. And then TikTok's like, this is fire.
And you're like,
And then it gets old within a month.
and then you're like, oh.
And all the people who are like talking or complaining about it's not like the skins. That's the main lads and dads complaint is like, oh, you got the animated Fortnite skin. Now I know the animated skin is a fun joke. We made it all the time we were playing with the Beavis and Butthead
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that stuff I do. I'm like, whatever, it's in the game.
Well, it's just
People
annoying.
are acting like that. People are acting like that's the reason COD's dying because it's not a military simulation. It never was. It's an arcade shooter. It's not a milsim game. That's what I argue. Battlefield's not even a milsim game. It is more a milsim game,
It's closer.
but like Tarkov is milsim.
Yeah.
Ready or Not is police sim. But
Yeah.
go play those games, dude. All right, there's gonna be a Snoop Dogg skin. Okay, deal with it, brother. I don't care. Because guess what? I don't buy the skin.
Yeah.
And I'm the one who's playing it. I buy the CDL skin. I buy one CDL skin, and then I don't buy anything else.
Yeah.
That's how I've done COD the last few years. It's like, I saw someone say they should add a skin filter so that you could turn it off. I think that's a smart idea.
Yeah. I think you should be able to do that.
That way, those 12 dads who suck at the game anyway, and they're like, I need my realism, as they get an RPG blown down the door, and I slide cancel, dolphin dive in, and kill him. I don't care that I'm a tryhard either. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. Shut up. Leave. I don't want you in my game.
Yeah.
Intelligence test. If you don't like Raid, don't play Black Ops 7 because you're an idiot. Never play COD again.
No,
You're ruining
if
the
you
game.
don't like Raid, don't talk to me. Ever again.
It's the greatest map ever made.
It's
If
perfect.
you think Black Ops 3 is bad, leave.
Yeah.
Leave. You don't know anything. There's never been a competitive game that was made in mind for competitive. Black Ops 3 is the closest. Anytime that they make this happen in games, they'll pander to like esports scenes and it'll mess up casual games. COD it never has because the esports scene with gentlemen's agreements and stuff, they like don't play with half the weapons anyway. It's a completely different game no matter what.
Yeah.
If you just design the maps and the spawns to play like good for competitive, you know who won't realize? You, Jake. You wouldn't realize.
Yeah, I don't know spawns.
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know what's going on.
You taught me spawns, and I understand
taught you how
them
they
now.
work.
I understand them now.
And guess
but,
what?
Like,
In MW 2019, they didn't do that.
yeah.
But like I'm gonna say, if it was egregiously bad, like Santa Sena border crossing in MW2, you're not gonna spawn on a map and just be like, oh, this is a bad map.
Yeah.
You wouldn't. You may think it's a bad map, but you wouldn't. You're not thinking about why it's a bad map.
Yeah, I
You're just
wouldn't
like,
have the
"Ah,
right reasons. I just don't like.
Like
the map.
Corbin just goes, this is a bad map. If he dies,
Yeah. If he's bad
bro,
on the map.
Corbin literally. I think I tracked this with Black Ops 6. If it depends on whether he gets the first kill or if he's dead first in his first gunfight, whether he thinks it's a good map or a bad map.
Yeah.
Because in MW2 there weren't good maps. There was maybe one good map, and if he dies first on it, he'd be like, this map sucks. And then he played Zarqua Hydroelectric.
And liked it.
Well, yeah, that's because he could go swimming. He claims that Santa Sena border crossing is fun.
Yeah, you just get blown up by a car every 4 seconds.
Oh, even if you don't get blown up by a car, it's one lane. It's
Yeah.
not a map. I don't care. I'm not gonna.
It's a
That
road.
map sucks. So yeah, casual players, if you think we're making the game better, bye. Come play MW4 because it was made for you. It's gonna suck. All right, last thing, because this happened like the week after our last show. It was the big Paramount Skydance merger.
Mm-hmm.
So, it is a whole Nepo baby thing. Basically, Skydance and Paramount are now a merged thing. And Paramount's making big moves in the streaming space. Essentially, they're bringing back Transformers.
They already have.
They're gonna
Transformers.
apparently.
Or-
No, I'm
or,
saying they're
like,
bringing
they're
back. Like,
making-
they're trying
Oh,
to get
yeah,
Michael
yeah,
Bay
yeah.
back, and they're gonna make more movies.
They already have Michael Bay. Michael Bay.
They're
confirmed
doing
for
that.
another movie.
Top Gun 3 is apparently getting fast tracked.
Paramount's locked in.
I wouldn't call that locked in. Transformers 47.
They
I
make
don't know if
money.
that's locked in.
They make money.
It's dinosaur, dirty dinosaur.
Hey, I'm not saying the Transformers movies are good.
Dude, Transformers was OG dinosaur, bro.
Hey, I'm not saying they're good. I love the Transformers movies.
Okay, Top Gun.
They're
3.
not good. They're
Top
fire.
Gun 3 is like, bro, it could be good. I don't know. Top Gun 2 never should have been good. It's the best
Bro,
movie
and it
since
was
COVID.
amazing.
It's one of the best movies ever.
Yeah.
I don't even care. Come at me, bro.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Lord of the Rings trilogy, Top Gun Maverick. Nah, I don't care. I'd watch Top Gun Maverick. Okay. It's kind of hard to say I'd watch it more because Top Gun Maverick's slower. I think Top Gun Maverick's better than Two Towers. It's almost impossible to compare those because they are like completely different.
Yeah, that's
But honestly, that's the only way I can describe it. Because I wouldn't say I'd rather watch that. Because I mean, it's like it's just one is
it's like, well, sometimes you'd rather watch
One's too
a
long.
comedy than
Exactly.
like, yeah.
exactly. So it's kind of hard to say. And that's I think it's a bit overstating it. It's probably not actually better than Two Towers. I'm gonna say it is though. Top Gun Maverick is really freaking good.
It is.
And it never should have been. It's a legacy cash grab sequel, and it's good.
And it's way better than the original. It's so good. It's so good.
It never should have been good.
No,
It's mind blowing.
It should have been terrible.
It also has like the greatest box office legs in history. That thing was in theaters for 8 months, and it made like quadrillion
Kept
dollars.
making more
Dude,
money.
it just kept making. And in fairness, I saw it like 7 times in theaters.
Yeah, you literally see it the first time. I saw it with you, and we were
And
like,
you're
this is amazing.
and you know what's funny? You know what's funny about that? That was the 3rd time I watched it. Was when I watched it with you. Because I watched it once, and then me and my dad were like, "Why didn't we watch that in IMAX? So we could watch it in IMAX." We watched that at the IMAX, same IMAX we watched Superman in.
Yeah.
And then I watched it with you guys, and then my dad was like, "What's this Dolby Atmos stuff?" And it was better than the IMAX because the audio was cooler.
Yeah.
And then we were like, "We gotta rewatch it in IMAX to compare." Dude, my dad watched it. I watched it like 7 times. My dad watched it like 9.
Yeah. Dude, it was
My dad
so
watched it a
good.
crap ton. I don't know why it's good. Either we can talk about that for a while. They're fast tracking Top Gun 3. So I think Kosminski, Bruckheimer, Tom Cruise, it's probably gonna be good.
I mean,
F1 was
probably.
good. Tom Cruise likes making good movies. Mission Impossible sucked, but the last one sucked.
Well, you know, if you make 8
But
movies,
Fallout was a banger. But remember Fallout? That one was a banger.
Fallout.
Fallout's the best one. As much as I love Ghost Protocol, Fallout's the best one.
Yeah.
As much as I love
Ghost Protocol is so
it's
peak,
lit,
bro.
Fallout, bro.
It's better. It's better.
Bro,
But
Ghost Protocol is fire.
so
Ghost Protocol is
peak.
fire, bro. Fallout is so much better
Yeah.
than
it's,
any other Mission Impossible movie, and it's not even close.
it's not.
When you watch all of them, it's like a standout. Henry Cavill's amazing in Fallout.
Bro, he's so good. He's so
Either
good.
way, Paramount's fast tracking Top Gun 3. They're probably gonna make Mission Impossible again.
Probably.
Tom Cruise is gonna get bored. He's gonna get bored.
Getting bored. You can't
gonna get
go
bored.
from making
think-
like Maverick to
He's gonna do
Mission
so.
Impossible
What he's gonna do? So he's
to
gonna do
just
Top
nothing.
Gun 3. He's gonna do Top Gun 3. I think he'll be in the F1 sequel.
Bro, that'd be
They're gonna do a They will either do a Days of Thunder sequel with Tom Cruise, or they will do an F1 Days of Thunder crossover movie. Tom Cruise is gonna do another racing movie, especially with how well F1 did. That's the next thing he'll do.
That's true.
Whether he's in F1 2 as an 80-year-old driver, who knows? You know, Brad Pitt was already in it at 60.
Dude, I could honestly.
Tom Cruise
believe it.
he loves F1, so I don't know.
If it's Tom
But a
Cruise,
Days of
I can
Thunder-
believe it.
Days of Thunder sequel wouldn't shock me.
Yeah.
Get some NASCAR. And if they do a little F1 Days of Thunder crossover, a little Sunny Haze action,
Sunny Haze.
that might be a banger. Either way, Paramount fast tracking all that. The big news, and me and you, we're gonna talk about this because this is our thing. They got the UFC, baby. Pay-per-views are gone.
We are back. We're
Bro,
so back.
7 we're only talking about this. This is completely if there was no such thing as like a genre for what we're talking about, we'd probably have a UFC show.
Yeah.
Or we'd be yapping about UFC,
Yeah.
which we still might do
Eventually,
at some point.
probably will. But
This is the only chance we get to talk about this because it's Paramount.
Yeah.
So this was I mean this is the biggest deal.
Bro, I mean,
this
hold
is
on.
the biggest move they made.
Max Holloway, right there.
I don't know. I got Call of Duty competitive stuff over here.
I should have Max Holloway.
I've got Call of Duty competitive.
That's my
stuff.
dog. The best is blessed, baby.
Yeah. It's a fire poster. Who got that?
Pretty cool guy. I don't know if you know him. He makes videos. He's super tough.
Sounds handsome.
So,
Either way,
so they say.
Dude, okay, $7.7 billion over 7 years. The UFC sold for like $3 billion 6 years ago. The whole company. This is the media rights.
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta get Paramount Plus. They have the best show, bro.
To buy.
I can't believe it. Paramount Plus. No one has Paramount Plus.
No
like,
one.
It's one of the small streaming.
Yeah.
It's got the best stuff, bro.
It does.
All the Taylor Sheridan shows, except Yellowstone, which is probably his worst show. As much as I love parts of Yellowstone, Yellowstone's Taylor Sheridan's worst show. I haven't seen Lioness. I feel like that one might suck, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
It's his worst one, though. I don't know. A lot of people really like 1923. I thought it was all right. 1883 was a banger.
Yeah.
Is he Mayor of Kingstown or is that just a standalone thing? Either way, that's on Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
Mayor of Kingstown's on Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
I know that's good. I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it because Jeremy Renner's lit. I'm also gonna watch Renovations, and that's on Disney
Oh
Plus.
yeah. I love Jeremy Renner. He's the man.
I'm now
we also-
all in on Jeremy.
One of our other episodes, we talked about how awesome Jeremy Renner
Well,
was.
that
for
was
like
the same
15
last
minutes.
episode that we ended with the Kevin Conroy. Right before we got to the Kevin Conroy said we talked about Jeremy Renner. But then they announced Renovations.
Bro, Renovations, we are back.
I don't 100% know what that's going to be about, but I will be watching every
I
episode.
don't care. I'm gonna watch it. It's Jeremy Renner.
I
That's
think
my
it's just
dog.
Jeremy Renner doing charity, which, like,
Yeah.
when he did the Rogan interview, I was like,
It's like
I want to
oh,
watch Jeremy Renner do charity.
Yeah, I just want to watch him be.
But
like, a
Paramount
good
Plus has
person.
Kingstown, Mayor of Kingstown.
Mhm.
I've been watching Joe Pickett, which is another show on there. The first season of Joe Pickett's solid. Second season, I kind of quit watching it.
Have you seen?
I quit watching it today.
Have you
It was-
seen Landman on there?
No, that's my next thing.
Landman's good.
Because
It's good.
Well, that's coming out soon. That's Frank Grillo as well. Peacemaker, Superman. He's in that. Crossbones.
He's in season
the
2?
MCU. No, he's in Landman.
When was he in Landman?
Isn't he the main guy in Landman?
No.
Now I gotta look it up. Hold on.
No.
And not the
no, no,
main
no.
old guy, the like fixer guy. Bro, is he not? Am I tweaking? I thought that was the whole thing.
Is he? I'm totally spacing now.
Hold on, we'll get a quick Google real quick.
Dude, I finished
I think he's literally one of the main guys.
Am I tripping?
He's the main guy.
Yeah, okay, I'm tripping. All right. He's not the
I mean,
main.
he's not the old guy. No, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is he not a man? I haven't seen it, so maybe I'm wrong. But I thought he was a main character.
No.
Maybe he's not. Maybe I'm tweaking. I know he's in season 2 though.
No, I think he's just. I don't remember what he was. He
Okay,
wasn't.
well he doesn't come up on top cast, so he's not. He's
Yeah.
not one of the main guys.
No, he wasn't
And
the main character.
I thought he was one of the main guys.
No.
But bro, look at this cat, bro. Look at
Bro,
this
the Landman,
cat.
the Landman
Okay.
cast is good.
Either way.
bro. Landman is great.
I'm that's probably the next thing I'm gonna watch.
That's gonna fix my
On
recommendations
top of that,
for you.
Mobland, which you need to watch.
I know.
Mobland's the best show of the year still. Terminalist got a chance. I'm not gonna lie, Terminalist got a chance. It won't be. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's gonna beat it, bro. Mobland was so good.
Terminal is gonna be good though.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's gonna be so.
I'm gonna be
good.
honest. It's not gonna be better than Mobland.
Do you think Mobland is better or worse than Terminal season 1?
I think they're almost too different. Mobland is it's a political show.
Yeah.
Not like politics, as in like there's politicking in the show.
Yes.
The thing that stands out to me in Terminalist isn't as much as I like James Reese. The other characters are like kind of interesting, but I'm not like they're not why I'm there for the
you
action.
want Reese.
They're like you remember the FBI agent in Terminalist season 1?
Yeah.
Do you remember that guy? He's kind of a nothing character.
Yeah.
The reporter lady, she's kind of whatever. I think Liz Riley's all right, but she's not there that much. His random Mexican friend and his random rich Mexican friend
popped
was
up.
tough.
He was
Didn't
super
get any
tough,
development.
like, he was just there.
Ben Edwards is a good character.
Yeah.
Whereas Mobland, it's like every character, bro. After every episode of Mobland, you're like, that's the best character in the show, and it changes every single time. It's so you gotta watch Mob.
I will.
Even if you think it's trash, I don't care. You maybe watch Invincible.
That's fair. I put you on Landman though. Don't forget. Don't forget. I told you to watch Landman.
I don't know if I can give you credit for Landman. If it's good and I know you like Landman, I'll be like, okay, at least he's not a complete idiot.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, after Invincible, I'm not convinced that you have a brain cell.
I will say it's probably
Only
slightly cheese that I like Invincible, just because I love the comics so much that it's
Dude,
like I'm kind of.
I haven't read them. I've heard that comics. Some people say the comics. I know some people like the comics. I've also heard people say the comics suck. So here's the problem: if I read them and I think they suck, then we're really gonna have a problem.
Maybe don't read.
Well, here's the other thing. I was curious at who the author was. We're gonna blow by this real quick because I want to go back to talking about the UFC for like 5 minutes and then watch the FNAF 2 trailer and then we're out. The author of the Invincible comics, the only other comics he's done was the Walking Dead comics that were like really good at the start, and apparently they sucked at the end, and like started to real suck, and they were like so. That was just interesting to me. I was like, okay, that's interesting that he hasn't done anything else like superhero wise. It's just Invincible, but yeah, dude. So UFC, bro, you gotta get Paramount Plus.
You have to.
The
You
best one.
have to have
It's the best one.
But so my thing, how are like fighters make a lot of money off pay-per-view?
Only champions.
Well, champs, but how is that gonna work now? Like, are they gonna make
like
more?
McGregor would get,
or
the disclosed pay we're gonna see as a fan will seem higher. Fighters as a whole probably make less.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine Ilya Taporia is gonna make
more money.
as much money.
Yeah.
With his fight, like when he fights Islam Makhachev, that's gonna be on Paramount Plus.
Dude,
I can't imagine he's gonna make. I can't imagine that. Now Dana White's mentioned one-off pay-per-view events. That might be one of them.
It could be.
I hope. I hope it's not. I hope these one-off pay-per-views. I hope these one-off pay-per-views aren't a real thing. I will pay full price for it if it is that. There's some events. No, like I actually would, because I ain't risking no buffers, bro. I ain't risking no buffers for Taporia Makhachev.
That's fair.
I bought the last Taporia fight.
I meant the theater. I
don't know that I would go to the theater, bro. I can't trust him.
That's true. Last time was not good.
Yeah, I bought the last Taporia fight, like the pay-per-view for it. Although I was in Canada, so I couldn't even access it, so I had to use a VPN. But I paid for it. I don't know if I can get sued for that, by the way. I paid full price for it, Dana White, and I'm not even joking. I'm not even making a joke. I actually bought a pay. Is that the first actual pay-per-view I bought? We bought one.
We bought one with Corbin.
As a group, yeah. But that might be the first one I personally.
Usually we just go to the theater because it's cheaper.
It's $25, and I can watch it on a theater.
Yeah,
and they have food.
Yeah. The only
now I'm never going back there.
The other people.
I'll never be back there. I have Paramount Plus.
Well, starting in January.
Yeah, I'll be back there for the next one. Can't wait for the next one, bro. Pereira.
Bro, we are back.
Marab.
We are so back.
Pereira, Marab, Yuri Jamal, or not Yuri Jamal, Yuri,
Khalil.
What's his name? Khalil. Couldn't think of his name.
Yeah.
Guy Alex kicked in the head versus Guy Alex beat the crap out of him. Dude, it's going to be lit. Bro, that card's going to be good. But yes, so Paramount's making moves. They're trying to become a big deal in the streaming space.
They're about
and I already think it's the best. Bro, I think it's the best streaming service out there.
It's just
Netflix
people
is
don't care about
it. Netflix, well, bro, even that, they get a lot of viewers.
They do.
It's so weird. When you look at those, like, streaming charts, like it must be, Paramount might be one of the few streaming services people do, like, the thing they always say they're going to do, where it's like, I'll pay for it so I can watch this one show and then I'm canceling it. This might be the only one they actually do it. Or it just means the amount of people watching it are actually watching the show.
Yeah.
Everyone who subscribed are actually watching Mobland.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, Disney Plus, everyone subscribed is not watching Ironheart. They're watching Bluey.
Yeah. Or, like,
everyone on Netflix is not watching it, whatever. They're rewatching Friends.
Not everybody on Netflix is watching Cobra Kai.
I don't know. A lot of people watch Cobra Kai.
I mean, a lot of people watch Cobra Kai. But, like, people aren't, you know what I mean.
like Stranger Things, like Squid Game. Everyone who had Netflix was watching Squid Game
Yeah.
type thing. Which that's a bit of a drastic example, bro. Squid Game is like #1 show. #3 was Reacher. In like the year of streaming, bro, Reacher.
It's a good show.
That's the most basic show ever. We're sitting
Big
here
strong
praising
guy
the
fights
crap.
people.
We're praising Terminalist for doing Scene A impact Scene B, and Reacher, the most simple, basic show of all time, is like the 3rd most viewed of the year. Just make simple stuff.
Just make stories.
Every show, and not every show, we should be like, the way we were talking about Terminalist is how we would have been talking about Mobland if we were watching it while it was going on. And then Terminalist would be like, yeah, it's pretty good. And then we talk about Mobland. Like, that's how I think about that. But yeah, bro, Paramount Plus, you got the UFC now. You got all the Taylor Sheridan. You got Guy Ritchie stuff is on there. Some of it, although some of it seemingly on Netflix as well.
Yeah.
The Duffer Brothers, who did Stranger Things, they signed a deal with Paramount, apparently. I don't know that that's going to be any good. I don't know.
Who knows?
Are you going to watch last season of Stranger Things?
Yeah. I don't expect.
I don't
it
know
to
if
be
I'm
good.
going to.
I expect
know if
it
I'm
to
going
suck.
to.
It's gonna end the same way every other season did. Elle's gonna go and stop the bad
Well, I mean,
guy.
but part of me wants to, because Stranger Things is kind of like that kicked off the streaming stuff.
Yeah, I liked it.
I liked the first season
at the
enough.
start. I liked it,
I thought the second season sucked.
dude. Millie Bobby Brown, who's a child in season 1, like a small
And
child.
she's got a kid.
She's married with a kid.
It's adopted.
It's adopted. Still,
70.
she's
She looks
having
70.
a child. She's having a
She's-
child.
She's gonna be 100 by the time it's over.
Yeah, she's gonna be 900,000 years old by the time the show's over.
Yeah.
In
so
one more season.
The main problem with me not watching the release schedule, I liked. It was like really smart release schedule, because it was like November. It was like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're gonna do this block release, because Netflix doesn't want to do weekly,
Do it like that.
and they also don't want to dump all at once. That's the right way to do it.
yeah, chunks that are
Kind
close
of
together.
separated, but not enough that season 2 part 2
It's
is the
just
same
a-
distance as season 3 used to have been.
Yeah, it's like, it's not this. It's not like you're waiting for another season and you basically just have 2 half seasons of a show. You just have chunks.
Oh, why did Booster Gold just jumped onto trending? I wonder if they announced something. We didn't even talk about that, and we're not going to. Just briefly mention the dude who said the guy said he signed 6 MCU movies and a video game
What
for an
video?
Eternals
For an Eternals
character.
That was so funny. That was so funny.
We'll have to talk about that.
Not even like a top 5 Eternals character either. He was like,
No, he's the best. He was the best character in that movie.
I mean, like from the movie's perspective, he
Yeah,
wasn't
sucked.
important to the story.
Yeah, I mean, what it was.
He didn't matter.
It was the chick,
It was Cersei,
the other chick.
Salma Hayek's
I
character,
don't know the blonde chick. Who's the
Athena.
blonde? The old-
Athena.
yeah, her, and then Icarus,
Icarus.
Black Knight.
He wasn't important.
He wasn't. I
No.
thought he was important.
He literally was just Cersei's boyfriend, and then at
I
the
don't,
end he
I
gets the
don't
sword.
remember that freaking terrible movie. Wasn't
Sprite-
Barry Keoghan? Barry
Sprite was important, and Barry Keoghan was
and
important.
yeah. There's your 5, I guess.
There's
Yeah,
your
there you
5. He wasn't even the top 5 most important Eternal.
go. He was probably
and
the
he
best
signed
one, though.
he signed a 6 movie, 1 video game deal. What?
And he got shredded.
And bro, he was jacked. He was
He's
jacked.
Jack, bro.
Yeah,
He-
didn't
he's
matter.
big.
I mean, nobody cared. 'Cause the movie sucked.
Last thing I saw him in was a commercial.
When was Eternals? What year was that?
22, 21. It was 21, wasn't it?
It was a long time ago.
Because No Way Home was end of 21. That was November 21.
So that's how long ago.
Yeah, that was when I was like, this is the outlier that this movie sucks.
Yeah,
so I'm
this
gonna
is
still
like
go watch
This
it.
is like the one.
but I know
bad
it's
movie.
I know it's gonna suck. Because I was like, Shang-Chi was good. I was doing the Christopher Nolan thing we were just joking about with those movies, bro. I was like, it's my fault.
Yeah,
Gotta be my fault.
It's my
I
fault
was
I
doing
don't
that with
watch it.
Invincible for the first 3 episodes, and then I was just like, no, this just sucks. I was like, bro, even after I finished it, I was like, I'm black pilled. This would have been good if I hadn't watched all this other stuff. And then I watched Peacemaker season 1 and enjoyed it. I was like, oh no, it just sucked.
That's fair.
All right, let's watch this FNAF 2 trailer. I know this just seems super random, but I didn't watch this because I wanted to watch this on the show, and then we didn't do a show, so I just haven't seen this. All right, let's see what's going on here.
I remember.
You're thinking of the
Have you seen this, by the way, this trailer?
Mhm.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
I was with
Is this-
Corbin, I think when it
Ah,
dropped,
okay,
and he
yeah,
was
yeah.
like,
That makes sense.
"Oh,
That makes sense. Oh, great. There's a blonde chick in it. Watching this with Corbin's going to be a miserable experience.
yep."
franchise location. This?
He told me it looked better than the first one.
Nobody's been here for decades.
Oh, Balloon Boy. Hello. Personally, I'm already like kind of less excited for this one than the first one. I wasn't really that excited for the first one. But in fair, dude, I
good.
had like minuscule FNAF knowledge before the first one. But when it was coming out, I watched all the Markiplier gameplays and all of the game theories on it. That's a
Dude,
lot of
I
content
spent
that I watched. Bro.
hours watching game theory.
That was multiple like 4-hour car trips where I was just watching game theory, bro. I know way too much for how little I care about FNAF. Like
Yeah.
actually care about it.
Like, I don't care.
But it was like
But I mean, dude,
Like,
you get
I'm
the
not-
lore, and you're like, shit. Okay.
I
that's-
still don't care. No, I still don't care, bro.
I don't
I'm not gonna lie, I
care,
still
but
don't
it's like,
care, But I
shit.
still care. But I care.
Yeah.
No, it's not that I don't care. The ratio of like how much of it I know to how much of it I actually even care about
Yeah.
is so insanely low
Yeah.
that it's insane how much I know. I might know more about FNAF than I know about everything else.
Yeah.
Just because it was like, because it's all out within a time frame that we've been alive, kind of.
Yeah.
So we can know everything, if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah. It's not like
we
Superman,
can
which has
we will
been-
never know everything about Batman
Hmm.
because Batman's been around for 100 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't. So
Give the trailer.
all right, let's keep going. So Balloon Boy.
Some little girl got murdered here. Do you guys hear that?
Hear what?
Music box. Okay. I'm only pausing this occasionally because I'm not sure what kind of copyright stuff Universal does. Notice I'm gonna do a little breakdown just because I can. So I don't know. I hope they bring back Josh, the guy.
Yeah.
the main
No,
one.
he is.
First-
He is.
I don't- Okay.
He's
I
in the
don't
trailer
like.
later, I think.
Okay. So what we're doing like YouTubers. So like YouTubers go to horror site, supposedly haunted, except this time it actually is. So we got the FNAF 2 animatronics from the FNAF 2 game. Only thing that I disliked about the movie compared to like the games is that they're kind of doing their own story instead of trying to adapt the FNAF.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the missing kids incident and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of like doing that, they did their own thing.
Yeah.
You know, which I get, whatever. I thought the first movie was like, all right. Corbin loves it. He probably thinks it's the greatest movie ever made. I thought it was fine.
Suicide Squad 2016.
I don't actually think he likes that movie. I especially don't think he
does.
likes it more than... Dude, when I watched The Suicide Squad, I was like, this is Corbin's movie.
That's what I thought. And
I-
then he said he liked
I-
2016
no.
more.
I don't even think he does.
I think he does.
I don't think he does.
All right.
Even if he says he does, I don't actually think he does. I don't think it's possible. It's just objectively not. It's not funnier. It's slower paced. It's a worse story. The characters are worse. This is like
it's
objective
less,
stuff.
it's
This
less
isn't even,
fun
like-
too. Like it's not as much.
This is I'm saying objectively, not
Yeah.
even saying the only reason it's the same thing with that freaking MW2 map we were just talking about. It's because there's a song he likes on the soundtrack.
Yeah.
So he just decides to claim that he likes the movie, which he doesn't.
Yeah.
Like I can actually believe maybe he likes Popeyes. It's a different kind of chicken. I don't believe that he absolutely hates Cane's. I think he had a bad experience at the first Cane's he went to because I had the same thing. I went back the second time. I was like, it's solid.
Dude, the Canes where I'm at's phenomenal.
It's all right. I don't know.
Mine's
it's,
good.
It's Cane. It's
I mean, it's chicken. It's not
I'd have
that
to,
deep.
I'd have to compare it to Popeyes because those are like Cajun chicken. It's not Chick-fil-A. It's not even the same thing. I don't even know why people compare Popeyes and Chick-fil-A. They're not the same.
I don't.
Let's go. All right.
Move your mouse. Never mind.
So this is what it's like? Being normal?
I think we've come pretty far, considering what we've been through.
Oh, wait, is that chick Vanessa from the first one? Because she looks completely different, I thought. But whatever.
I assume they might have recast.
I guess. I mean,
I
they're on a
don't-
date.
It's been so long since
I don't remember
saw
that.
one, I don't remember.
I watched the first one in theaters. I haven't watched it since.
No, you watched it with me.
I did?
Yeah, at Corbin's. Because we played the VR game and then.
Oh, yeah. Because we had the whole argument. It's the same thing we did with the Minecraft movie. We're like, Corbin, she's not that attractive, dude.
But
You're acting like this is Sydney Sweeney. The Minecraft one was worse because it was like, no, she's way hotter when she looks like a middle schooler.
That's a rough soundbite.
That's a Corbin quote. That's not my quote.
In context, that is technically what he said.
That's not actually what he said. That's not technically what he said. That's implied to what he said. He said the chick from the Minecraft movie. He was like, the way he was talking about her, he was like, oh, she's so hot, because he was trying to have the same joke that he made with the FNAF movie, where, like, the chick who played Vanessa was pretty hot. So every time you look at him, he'd do that. He tried to do that same joke with the Minecraft movie. It didn't catch on because she wasn't as hot.
No.
And then he goes, no, she's way hotter in Wednesday, trust me.
Where she's a child.
Where she's dressed like a middle schooler.
Yeah. Rough.
We're mostly just talking about Corbin because Corbin's the FNAF guy.
Yeah, he's our FNAF guy. He should be here right now.
How's Abby?
When the movie comes out, we'll bring him on.
Yeah.
Some days she's good. Some days she misses her friends.
This story that you're gonna fix those animatronics? It's only giving her false hope.
Can any of you hear me?
Abby, help us. Come find us. I will show you the
I don't know. I'm instantly less, like, into this one than I was with the first one.
Yeah.
I feel like the first one, it was like, it's a little different from, like, the game stuff. This feels like off the rails.
Yeah, it's not, it's a different story. They're going.
I mean, I don't mind the story being different. I'm just saying, like, this doesn't even feel like it was, like, it feels like they got the animatronics, they got the animatronics, and they got the guy named Michael.
Yeah.
That's what this feels like right now.
Oh no.
That looked good. The animatronic, it all looks like
It looks
good. Like, I like how the
really
animatronics look. Yeah, like Freddy's gonna make you have nightmares like he did with the VR game.
No, that
Not
was
Freddy,
Foxy. That was
Foxy. Yeah, Foxy.
Dude, Corbin was like, yeah, in the VR game, you
We
can actually.
bought the VR game because it was Halloween.
Yeah. He was
And
like,
Jake was playing it. He's like, you can just look in the hallway
he's
so you
like,
get a sneak
you can
peek.
just look down the hallway so you don't have to waste power on lights. And I was like, that's so smart. And I look around the left corner and Foxy jumps at me and I literally like fall to the ground and throw the headset off.
He didn't throw the headset. If he would have thrown the headset, we would have had a problem.
Okay,
This was my
I
headset.
pulled the headset off.
He
and
popped it off.
I popped
if he
it
threw
off.
it, we would have had an issue.
Well, it was also as I fell, so I like popped it off and like put it on the ground.
Yeah.
But hit it.
Iconic moment.
Very good.
Iconic.
You can just look
They're
at
out there, Mike.
Where?
Oh,
Everywhere.
Where are you gonna run to? I'm not done with you.
There's no way that'll work.
oh, FNAF 2 reference. All right. Oh, that's like this year. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't realize that. I thought that was like next October or something.
Yeah.
December. Why would they release it in December?
It looks good.
I mean, I like that he had the mask.
Yeah.
That's a FNAF 2 reference. That reference to the game.
Mhm.
I
think it looks pretty good.
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be like
I mean, it's not gonna be
amazing.
amazing. It's a FNAF movie, but
I think it'll. I would, if I had to put money on it, I'd say it's gonna be worse than the first one.
probably. But I'll see it. It'll probably be decent.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it because I wasted all that time learning all that FNAF lore for a reason.
That's fair.
I just hope Markiplier's in this one.
He should be. I think.
He was supposed to be in the last one, but he was too busy.
Yeah.
I hope he's. We'll see. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about a lot. This was the show of doom and despair,
Yes.
but we're all caught up on everything now.
Yes.
So next week we can just talk briefly about Peacemaker and then a lot about Terminalist because we'll have 3 episodes of Terminalist by then.
Yep.
Well, 4 total,
4,
but
but
3.
3 new to us because we
New.
haven't watched the second, the
Yeah, so
second, third.
we'll do that unless we decide that we're gonna do an hour stream in the next day.
Yeah.
And do you want to do one tomorrow? Just gonna
I
talk
don't
to
think I'll be able to. Tomorrow's my busy day with class, so I don't.
you. All right. Yeah. Well, I'm
I don't
gone
think
all
so.
weekend, so
Okay. Well,
can't do it.
we'll be back next Wednesday most likely.
Yeah. We'll talk about Peacemaker. It'll be Peacemaker episode 2,
Terminalist episode 2 through 4,
2, 3, and 4.
and
I don't
anything else
think-
that
I
might
don't
happen.
think there's something big happening.
If we get another
Really, there's-
trailer, if we get some more Brand New Day stuff,
Is there anything big the rest of the year? Everything else that's coming out's all on streaming, dude.
yeah,
Like Landman, Tulsa King, all that stuff.
I'm hyped for Landman
no
season
movies.
2.
There's Avatar.
Yeah, that's true. That's like end of the
I'm
year
not-
though.
I'm not watching it.
I'm going.
It'll make $4 trillion quadrillion dollars. I ain't
I
watching
mean, I'm gonna see it because I like
because you're
Avatar.
committed. Are you gonna watch the next 7? Apparently they're making like 6 more.
Yeah, probably. If I'm alive by the time they're done coming out, they're gonna have to freeze James Cameron in between movies for him to be alive to make
he-
all of them.
Is he even doing anything good? Wait, does Project Hail Mary? No, that's next year.
No, that's next year.
I need Project Hail Mary to be as good as The Martian. I need another movie that it's like when I think of, I have to watch it.
Yeah,
Because like now I have to go watch The Martian because it's been mentioned.
Yeah.
It's the same
like-
author.
same guy.
It's the same author. So, no, I think this one's way more sci-fi than The Martian. Whereas The Martian, it's like you're watching The Martian. It's like, is this based on a real story?
Yeah, you're like, this could happen. You're like, did
I
this
don't
happen?
think it could.
But
I don't
that's what,
actually think it could.
that's what you're
happen.
thinking.
But
You're
it's
like,
grounded.
yeah,
It's grounded.
you're not like, oh,
It feels grounded.
this is.
I hope they have that feeling with this one.
I hope
And
so.
I think, I mean, we already have a new Ryan Gosling iconic.
Although
film,
it does have the alien though.
but it could still feel like this though. It
Yeah.
could feel like that.
Yeah.
We already got the new Ryan Gosling. You know, we had Interlinked, I Drive, and now I am not an
I
astronaut.
am not an. I'm not an astronaut. I'm not an astronaut. I am
I hope
literally
that's
not
good.
an astronaut.
All right. Yeah. Other than that, there's nothing big coming out. I don't think so.
Not
It'll
really.
be Peacemaker, and Terminalist
Yep. And
next week.
we'll see you next
Hopefully
week.
on Wednesday. We should be on Jake's channel,
Yes,
which
should be
we'll have a video out by then.
maybe.
Maybe this weekend you're gonna do one.
I'll probably make a Terminalist episode 1 through 3 video.
Lit. Make it. Have it done by this weekend. Get it out before Wednesday.
I got you.
Rants and reviews with Jake. Go subscribe. Next video on my channel here. I have no idea. I gotta figure that out.
Terminalist.
Because I was gonna do Peacemaker.
Do Terminalist.
I was gonna do
Actually, don't
Peacemaker,
Terminalist.
but I'm gonna wait till halfway through. Terminalist is where I was leaning. Also might go Creature Commandos. If I finish that. Just I know it's old, but it's like no one talked about it. I
No
got
one
the
did.
title like the DC show no one talks about.
Mm.
Like, dude, that's a bang. That's a title. And then like
That's true.
black and white with
The DCU show. It should be the DCU show.
No.
It should.
Because what's the DCU and what's the DCEU?
True.
The superhero show no one talks about.
Fair.
I don't know. That if I see weapons, I might do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nobody too. There's some stuff I don't need to. I don't know. I did 2 videos last week, which I wasn't expecting to do. But I did War of the Worlds. And I was like, oh crap, Peacemaker comes out. So,
Yeah.
which both those videos did really well. War of the Worlds like performed really well, and then Peacemaker like got a lot of views. I got ratioed
You
by gun.
you got.
bros. I don't care.
ripped
They're all
apart.
they're all stupid.
Yeah.
There was one guy in there who had a real discussion, which I like that guy. I'd pull up his name right now, but we're about to end, so I'm not going to.
Yeah.
He was asking real questions. He was typing paragraphs, which is a lot to do for comments, but it's like at least it was real discussion. It wasn't like you're just a dumb, bro. You're just stupid. Maybe just pay attention next time, buddy.
Yeah.
Gun Bros, you're just as bad as Snyder Bros. You guys can go back to fighting each other. Peacemaker episode 1 had orgies and it was weird. Terminalist is peak. We're back.
We are back.
At least have an intro in episode 2. I'm gonna go watch more of it. Maybe. I'll at least have it watched by tomorrow. I can't wait. I want to watch more Terminalist so badly.
All
And
right.
I mean, that's everything, bro.
That's it.
We finally did it. We made it through. We recapped everything.
We are back.
We didn't talk about Harry Potter. Don't care. We'll get to that at some point.
We'll get there. But that's going to
get
be a billion years before that comes out anyway, so.
Yeah, but they showed the kid in the suit. He looked pretty good.
Yeah, you look good. But we'll get that. The show of Doom and
And
Despair
we'll
is
have to-
over.
We'll have to get a special guest for that one because I am not watching it.
You're not watching Harry Potter?
We'll have to get
Well,
right. I gonna watch it.
if you're
We'll see.
out of town, Corbin and I'll do it.
I'll sit on here and talk. I'm not gonna be able to add much discussion.
Yeah, that's fair. You can be like
It'll be you and Corbin.
you can be an average F and T
We'll just do
analyst
them.
and say
We'll
like
do
two
them
things the whole
all.
time.
We'll do them all on your channel, and I'll just sit here for the vibes.
Just be like,
I'll talk about the meta stuff around it,
that's fair. That's fair.
but that's way off. That's in decades.
Yeah, that'll
By
be
the time they're finished with that.
30 years.
Thank you all for watching.
Thank
If you somehow made it this far, Peyton, if you listen to this, because I know you said you were going to listen to him, I'm sorry that
The
you
show of
disagree
Doom and
with me on
Despair is
Invincible.
over. I did.
And
my,
I'm sorry that you listened to this whole thing.
I'm so-
We'll have the Invincible War at some point. It'll be violent and bloody, and friendships will be ruined. But the show sucks, and Jake made me watch it, and he hasn't seen Mobland.
Yes.
And you should watch Mobland. Everyone.
Everyone.
All of them.
Not
People
just
all
Peyton.
around.
The whole audience.
Peyton. No, I wasn't even talking to Peyton. You should too, Peyton. Watch it. I might go back to streaming on the Final Take live. There will be a video out on the Final Take at some point. This channel, Jake, you're gonna make a video.
Yeah, I'll make a video soon.
Hopefully make more videos
I'll be
after
back.
that.
Yeah.
And I'll decide if I want to stream. I don't know. I was having fun with the videos and I didn't feel like streaming, so I haven't really streamed last week. We'll
That's
see.
fair.
We'll see what's going on.
We'll be back.
Thanks for watching.
See you next week.
Adios. Bye bye.
Thank you for
Bye.
watching.